How you blocked on my live stream? I unblocked you.
I know I'm still blocked though. I can't leave comments.
What?
Yeah.
I've been unblocked.
Well, that's where you go to take anybody out.
It's like I got a mod symbol, but I can't leave comments.
Where you go?
You got to go to the live stream, and then you got to go to live chat, and you got to hit manage moderators.
Go to live stream and then go to live chat.
Right, it's gonna be 3 bubbles, and you hit that, and then you hit manage moderators.
Hold on, where'd you go to live stream at? Where it say live streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only see events and stream now.
That's the same. That's the same. What you call it though?
Yeah, go to stream now.
Oh,
and then you're gonna see live chat in the left on the right hand corner. That little box with the wheel.
Oh, I'm 3 dots right now.
And then what you do?
Go to manage moderators. And when you go to manage moderators, you're going to see a list of all your mods. And in that list right under it, it's going to be blank. It should be approved users. And in that third list where it says hidden users, that's all the people you block live or on the channel. Everybody you ever block.
But hold on, Jimmy, run me through that again.
I got you, bro. All you got to do is go to live stream.
Yeah, I'm there.
Go to live chat. That's on the right-hand corner in the bottom.
Live chat. I don't see it. Hold on.
All the way to the right.
I see not in control room.
Yeah,
not on there. On there.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think it do to people that you block live though.
Nah,
this is the regular. This is the regular joint. You just go to community settings. All you gotta do is go to community settings and then go to and you'll see all the block people.
Nah, this is everybody that's blocked from your channel completely though.
All right, hold on.
All you gotta do is go to community settings.
Jimmy, is it stream now or events? You
stream now. Now this is the people that's in your live chat, like what Jack is talking about though.
Okay, I'm
nah. This is the same.
Now
let me see.
It's the same John. All you gotta do is go to community settings. Go to community. Just go to community and then click on community settings, and it's right there.
Well, let me try this.
Same shit.
You said stream now, and then where on the page of stream now is that?
It's gonna be on the right hand side when you go to that page.
Okay. What is it called?
It's cool. Nah, you gotta hit those 3 dots and then manage moderators.
Okay. Oh, I see it. Manage moderators.
It's gonna say moderators, approved users, and hidden users.
Yeah, that's in the community settings.
Yeah, this is not because there's a bunch of other people that are blocked from the Google Hangouts live stream that can't talk, and like I haven't found no way to unblock them.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
Jack Move is not on this list. He's in my moderators, but he's not on the list.
Because I've been looking how to unblock people from the Google chat for the longest, and I can't figure out a way.
Bro, how's it not a list for that?
That's what I'm saying. Like YouTube retarded. Like they haven't made a list for people who've been blocked live, and people hitting me up trying to get unblocked, and I can't unblock them.
What if you go to their channel and shit? First of all, what the fuck? What was they blocked for though?
That's a way to do it too.
I mean, most of these niggas deserve to be blocked.
But the only other way that I know you could do it, you got to go to Google and use their email address. They got to give you their email address if that's the case.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the only way to unblock somebody for sure.
And then you go to Google and what?
You got to go to the settings on top of the friends list and highlight blocked. And then when you hit blocked, you got to put in their email address, and that person will come up, and you can click unblock.
I went to Jack Move channel, and it still had them blocked, so I just unblocked them.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Oh, so wait a minute. If you go to somebody's channel and wait a minute.
Yeah, right next to that flag where you were flagged.
I took you off the hidden users. I took you off of the hidden users list. I've been to that, but when I just went to your channel, you were still blocked.
You can tell somebody.
So you got to go to their channel personally and unblock.
Yeah, go to their channel personally.
Oh, okay. That might be it. Okay.
How do you know someone's blocked from looking at their channel? What is this like?
You got a flag.
Just go to the go to the about section and then click on the flag.
Yeah, see if they're blocked.
It'll say unblock user. If they're blocked, it'll say unblock user.
That's how you do that shit. Okay.
Okay. Well, whoever is blocked might have to send me their channel and I'll see if I can do it that way.
Yeah, you can. That's the only way.
Okay. So yeah, if you blocked and you need to be unblocked from Google Chats, send me a link to your channel on Twitter. I'll see if the about unblock works.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
If you block, you should fucking apologize before you get unblocked.
Hold on,
just man up and admit anything you fucking did. Say you fucking sorry, and then somebody unblock you. Other than that, just don't be hitting motherfuckers up like, yo, unblock me. No, apologize for whatever you got blocked for. Because you got blocked for something. So, you know.
Yeah, every time they ask, they say, oh, I don't know why you blocked me. Like, you know why.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay. Black Duck gonna be a little late. Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 89. On iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play. Check out weaponwheelnetwork.com. Just did a little overhaul of the site. Gave it a new layout, so go check that out. It looks much better. WWP shirts. There's a link to the Spreadshirt shop at the Weapon Wheel website right now. So go get them t-shirts. I still got to put Jimmy's shirt up. I haven't forgotten.
You still got the wrong logo on there too, BG.
I know. I got to get to that. Links in the description for everything. The Patreon. Shout out to all the patrons. Make sure you leave a like. We appreciate it. Check out the Facebook. And check out our podcast endorsements in the description. Those are other podcasts we approve of and we suggest you watch, like TXR, GMG, Tick Podcast, Basement Radio Podcast, Press Start Podcast, and recently added Sig Harvest Magna Podcast. Now I've been threatened.
Robin Gaming, yeah.
Yeah, Robin Gaming. That's Robin Gaming Podcast. I've been threatened by Omega. He threatened to do a lot of sus things to me because I didn't. A lot of sus things to me because I didn't have him on the endorsed podcast list. But I haven't listened to his podcast yet, so I don't feel like I can endorse it yet. But he said he's gonna make a diss track to me, so I guess we might see a diss track.
You want me to tell you one of the things he said he's gonna do to you, BG?
Yeah, sure.
Well, this is secondhand information. Don't blame me, everybody. He said that he was gonna quote unquote put a Draco in BG asshole and pull the trigger. Now I don't know if he actually capable of this shit, but listen, bro, very dangerous words. I think you might need to take heed to what he's saying, BG.
I'm gonna try to listen to his podcast. His podcast
okay.
At 7:30 today. So maybe I'll catch the back end of that podcast and I'll see if I approve. See if I approve. And anybody who's an admin, just be careful of who you block. Don't be blocking people off of nothing. If they clearly step over any lines, block them, but don't be blocking people all willy-nilly. All right.
Hold on. Should we block people for roasting you about your Witcher 3 live stream?
They free. They can do whatever.
I think you were blocking people.
Yeah, you were blocking people yesterday.
You were blocking niggas.
No.
I was blocking
people I blocked yesterday was race. It was people saying nigger and stuff like that. Like,
okay.
And also, once you brought up on charges.
Okay. But I didn't block nobody for disagreeing with me. If you was like coming out your face, saying some crazy shit about me, yeah, you got blocked. But I didn't block people for like just roasting me. Nah.
All right,
man, good on that.
Move it.
By the way, Heartache, you have to play. You've been requested to play fragments of him.
I know that was Bob. I know that was Bob. I gotta be right.
I don't have an Xbox or a PC. Sorry.
Oh.
You know how I'm gonna do that.
Is that only on
Yeah.
This shit ain't on PS4, bro.
Yo, BG, who requested it, Renee?
Nah, no. Renee requested Jack Move to keep playing Dark Souls.
Thank you, Renee.
Oh, okay. I know.
Somebody gonna request you to keep playing Witcher 3 too. Just want you to know that.
I don't. Is that part of the rule? Can we? Do we allow that?
I mean,
we should make that a rule though, like no repeat requests unless the person want to do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I told them that they could. They wanted to pledge again for you to keep playing another 4 hours. So I don't know.
I don't know. If, I might have to amend that.
Hold up though. But when I wanted to change rules and shit, niggas was all mad and all that. But now motherfuckers see how that shit feel. Now they want to change shit.
I didn't mind playing it. I just don't think I should be able to, keep playing it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
This nigga was talking all this shit when I was bitching about that Salt and Sanctuary, but now he feel that shit. Now he want to change rules. Now he see how this shit feel. Huh?
Salt and Sanctuary is a good game.
Nah, that game is garbage.
Witcher 3 is a good game too, though, right?
Nah.
Witcher 3 is a great game.
Okay.
For mouth breathers, sure.
Oh shit!
Yo, this motherfucker.
See, he talking reckless because Bond ain't here yet. That was going on.
But,
you already know Bond gonna have something to say to the RPG guy.
I'm gonna come in here like, let me get this straight. RPG guy.
I was trying to coach BG earlier.
He gonna be like, hold up, clown.
Let me take off my loafers for this.
let me loosen up this shirt vest. Hey, yo, I can imagine Bond with some corduroys on and some fucking loafers, like,
oh, hell yeah.
And thinking he the shit because he put a quarter in his loafers instead of a penny.
Yeah, the little suit jackets with the fucking elbows cut out and shit. Yeah, the different fabric. You got all that corn cob piping, all this other stupid shit. Yeah.
Yo, that nigga Corey, that nigga crazy. Hey, listen, hey, homie. Hey, the homie Renee. Listen, homie. We not gonna have your shit today, dog. You getting blocked immediately. Play yourself. Play yourself. You getting blocked immediately.
Could you not offend this man so he doesn't block you again?
Yo, you getting blocked, homie. I'm telling you. You playing, dude. Hey, you playing, dude. You're getting blocked. I'm not playing with you today.
This question.
Listen, homie. I'm not playing with you today. That's all I'm saying.
You gotta emphasize, homie. Like,
I'm saying this dude be tripping. Just stop playing, dude.
Bro, do y'all see this question, bro?
I do. But the dude who requested you to play fragments of him was Derek Yu, one of the patrons. So Derek Yu, you might have to pick a new.
Yeah, pick somebody else, player.
Or pick a new game, or pick somebody else to play.
When flip-flopping pays off, goddammit. Yes. Yes, nigga. See why I do what I do? Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. I ain't got a PC player. Oh, you mad? Okay.
And that was definitely in the rules. If they don't have the current platform, they don't got to play it.
That's true.
Whole lot.
So yeah, let's get to these intros.
Hold on. We need to talk about this Patreon real quick because I seen a lot of people saying that they said it with me too, but they said like BG, me, we finessing people out of their money. Shout out to anybody got finessed and they should be mad as shit. Listen, you know exactly what you're getting into when you request people to play a game that they don't want to play.
Yeah,
that
was the thing. Like they purposely requested that because they knew how we were gonna react. They did like how I was in my second live stream. That's exactly what that person wanted. They wanted me to be bitching.
Right, exactly. So y'all gotta understand, people know what they're getting into when they decide to pledge. Some people do it, it's like trolling, and some people just want to see you bitch about it, I guess, because they know you don't like the game, but yet they still put up the money for you to play it. So y'all gotta understand, ain't nobody being finessed, used, worked, or anything like that. This is what people want. It's their money. They can spend it how they want. So that's just,
There was nothing in the contract that says that, oh, you have to like the game. I was trying to get dude all his money because there was people telling me to watch all the cutscenes. I was like, no, I'm trying to give dude all the gameplay he wants. So I wasn't finessing him for nothing. I gave him all the gameplay. Gave him everything. There was no finessing, man.
Yeah.
We don't gotta pretend to like it. So is what
That's the first time I seen somebody live stream uninstalling a game though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you actually streamed it? Okay.
Yeah, first live uninstall ever.
Nice.
At least you could have gave the guy some good quality because your streams was trash.
Yeah, what happened was it was bottlenecking because I had it in 1080p. I should have put it down to 720p.
My shit kept buffering.
It was running The Witcher and live streaming from the same computer. It was a little bit too much. No, don't say I'm old ass 980. I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that.
Hard 8 needs to play Metal Gear Solid 5. What?
You already played that.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Oh, all right.
Let me read that. All right. What else? Okay, so.
Hey, where's the other members at?
I know they really like sleeping
Bonnie
on the job right now.
And Smooth, did I send Smooth? Yeah, I sent Smooth. I don't know what he doing.
What Brian say?
He eating food, or he gonna be like 10 minutes late or something.
Motherfucker eating a grilled cheese sandwich
with some tomato soup on the side and shit.
Smooth, get in here, Smooth.
Oh, yeah, he got some fucking tomato soup with kale sprinkled all in the motherfucker.
Oh, fancy ass nigga, man. Got the napkin under his fucking collar and shit.
And one on his lap. And motherfucker from corduroys.
Jesus. That nigga crazy. This bucktooth nigga put a napkin on your sandwich? Let's get to these intros. All Our patron guest today is Smooth Retro.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Smooth Retro. I got a little YouTube channel, Smooth Retro Plays Games. Follow me on Twitter, Smooth_Retro. Yeah.
What up, Smooth?
Hey.
Yeah, the Smooth. If your name was Infinite Retro, you definitely wouldn't be on here.
Oh, man.
That nigga was.
I think he needs to change Smooth, too. That's a bad look. Anything with Smooth in it is a bad fucking look. That's all I got to say.
They should be coming, Phil.
Jimmy.
Yo, what's up, man? Thanks for having me once again in the world of the Xbox community. I guess I'm going to have to represent some Smooth in here. That's it, man. That's my intro.
Jack.
Hey, man. How everybody doing? No traditional intro today due to the fact. I got great news, everybody. Quinn Cobb has left Naughty Dog finally, man. So maybe we going to get some online gameplay without the fuckery, man. So I just want to tell everybody, let everybody know, Quinn Cobb has left Naughty Dog. It's time to celebrate, bro.
Wow.
Well, dude is still head dude is still in charge.
I know, Robert Cogburn. Oh my God. We got to get him out of there next, bro. That's the next one.
Heartache.
What's going on, people? Heartache Gaming. Welcome.
Somebody asked, do we like people and do the members get paid less if they show up late or don't show up? Should we? Is that? Yeah, I guess is their money, so we should tell them. But yes, yeah, we do.
I don't think they don't get taxed for late. I think they get taxed for being
if you're at least an hour late, then yeah, we take that money's taken off a little bit. Yeah, we do that because obviously that's not fair.
Facts.
All right. See what we gonna start with. So Reline patron asks, so what is the criteria for comparing games? Because people say a lot of times you can't compare this and that game for whatever reason, and this is something that me and Heartache got into, and I had to put him in his place yesterday.
You took an L, dog.
With The Witcher 3 and Horizon, people said you can't compare that game for whatever reason. But what is the criteria for?
I mean, the games have to be in the same genre, and the games have to be pretty much the same game. They got to be pretty much the same goddamn game.
Yeah, pretty much. Like they gotta have a lot of
similarity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like look at Tomb Raider. What's a natural comparison to Tomb Raider? Uncharted. Like you know what I'm saying? So you can look and see if a game should be compared to another game. Like you ain't gonna compare like Crash Bandicoot to goddamn The Witcher. You see what I'm saying? Like it just has to be similar traits, same genre, like Hardy said.
I don't really think you can compare. I mean, Witcher and Horizon. Witcher is a RPG game, right? That's the straight RPG. Horizon is more of a action game that got some light RPG elements, and by RPG elements we mean very light, very fucking light.
Also, if it got like the same engine, because people be comparing games that's like 3 and 4 and 5 years apart.
Yeah, if it got okay,
So it got to be kind of similar in build.
But what do they mean? What does the Patreon mean as far as comparisons, like the game graphics or
just comparing all the parts of the game?
It just depends.
Like if a game is 5 years older than another, I mean,
I don't know. Like there's a certain year extent where you can compare games. I think a 3-year gap you can still compare a game, or at least a 2.
Yeah,
I think so. You can't compare a game from last generation to this generation, but like a few years apart you can, because years don't automatically make a game better. We've seen shitty games come out later, and better games come out before. So it doesn't
graphically it should be better.
Not always.
Yeah, it should be.
It should be better.
I mean, it should be, but
it should be better graphically. As far as like if the game's a good game or not, that don't matter. But graphically, yes, it should be fucking better if it's years later.
Depending on how big the game is.
An example I brought up was Resident Evil 5 looks better than Resident Evil 6 to me.
Resident Evil 6. I can see that.
I don't know, man. Resident Evil 6 had a little bit more detail.
Resident Evil 6 is a bigger game, though.
Yeah, but there's like stages in Resident Evil 6 that do look better, but for the most part, 5 does look better.
5 look good.
Are you talking about original or the remasters that came out?
Either or.
Well, you mean it doesn't really matter. I mean, like if you take the best version, the PC versions of both, I would say Resident Evil 5 looks better overall than 6.
Okay. Yeah, overall, I
don't know about that.
Nah, that part in the snow in Resident Evil 6 looks amazing, but that's like it.
I don't know. I would have to look at them again. 5 looks good. I remember when 5 first came out on 360. It looked great. Yeah. You know, that was a long time ago. But I don't know, man. But as far as usually with graphics, they should look better as the years go on. It shouldn't go back. Like that's just some dumb shit.
Yeah. Obviously, you know, true. If it's an indie studio versus a AAA studio, it's not exactly fair. But you know, like there's certain indie studios that are not real indie studios anymore. Mm-hmm. Like you know, CD Projekt.
What's a real and a fake goddamn indie studio?
Because CD Projekt Red is false claiming.
I mean, they still indie. Like, yeah,
they blurred the lines of a.
Now, if they start getting studios under them that they start acquiring other developers,
CD Projekt Red has everything that a AAA studio has. That's why it's not a real indie studio.
Hold on, player. Indie is indie.
No, because
you're judging indie by budget.
The definition of indie. Well,
independent. It ain't got nothing to do with budget, though.
It ain't got nothing to do with budget.
Before people associated it with budget, though.
I understand what BG's saying because, like, for example, take Rhyme and then take The Witcher. Like, those are two different types of indies. Like, one's like that's legit, like small indie studio, while CG Project Red have what? How many AAAs under their belt?
But I mean, this is
still an indie studio.
Yeah, that's not new. Like Epic Games. Epic Games always been an independent studio. Look what they did with the Gears of War trilogy. Like, this is nothing new.
See, they had Microsoft behind them during Gears of War, but
yeah, they did, like, but still, like.
But like, what? Okay, what's a? Let me think. What's a real indie studio?
Anything that's independent, player.
Well, no. Yeah. The actual small ones that used to be the definition of indie.
Like a Housemarque, you could say. They independent.
Yeah, I would still like, even though they got Sony behind them, right? I would still like, if they didn't have the Sony backing, we would still consider them indie because I'm pretty sure they probably got less than 50 employees. Their budget is pretty small versus like CD Projekt Red that had an $80 million budget, which I don't know what there's not many other indie studios that you're going to see with an $80 budget for a game. And with over 200 employees, that doesn't really exist besides CD Projekt Red. Maybe like
Platinum Games. Platinum Games got like 270 employees. They're an independent studio.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few like it, but most indie studios are extremely small. They're the exception, not the rule.
True.
So, yeah, I mean, people don't act like, you know, the definition of indie years ago wasn't small budget and a few people.
what you saying?
No, that's what. No, I mean, independent is independent, dog.
Right, the real meaning. But years ago, you asked somebody what an independent studio was, they was definitely going to tell you a small budget studio, not a lot.
That ain't the right definition. The definition is just a studio that's independent.
Pretty much.
That's the right definition. But before, people always considered.
But so before, people would be wrong.
Okay. Yeah, the thing is, this is where the misconception come in. And like BG was saying, a majority of independent studios are, you know, smaller developers. That's why, you know, and people just automatically associate, oh, that's indie, so it's automatically small. But when you see stuff like CD Projekt Red, The Witcher 3, and you tell them it's indie, you know, they fucking mind be blown. Like, how the fuck is this possible? But, you know.
And people say I'm trying to change the definition. It's not me that's trying to change the definition. Are y'all having amnesia? Like, there's a reason. There's a reason why years ago people would always say, "Look at this indie bullshit." That's because it looked like a low budget game. Am I the only one that remember this?
Well, no. They call indie bullshit.
That's the reason why people used to shit on indie games.
Nah. Time out. They called it indie bullshit because it was actually indie. But
no,
we're not. No, you had AAA games.
People didn't shit on independent studios because they were independent. They shit on independent studios because the games look low budget.
Well, independent studios usually have low budget games.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. That's what people used to really define an independent studio as because of their low budget. So they called it indie bullshit.
But they called it indie bullshit because it was actually.
I mean, a lot of people write off games because of the art.
So if you look at a game that got bad graphics from EA, you're not gonna call it indie bullshit. You're just gonna say it's bullshit.
Right. I don't agree with the definition. I'm just saying what people used to call it. You was one of them, nigga. You used to shit on these indie games all the time.
No, I don't like. I said I don't like cheap games. I love my AAA budget games. That's what I said. I don't care if it's indie. It ain't really the indie that gets me, not wanting to play the game. I don't like cheaply made games. I like games with big budgets. That's just me.
I think the definition is pretty simple. If they're getting financial backing from someone else, then they're not indie. But if they're, putting the game out themselves, they're indie. And they usually depend heavily on digital distribution. I mean, they're not pressing cases and CDs and send them to the stores.
Right. Okay.
I just like AAA budget games. That's all. I like money to be spent on my games.
I gotta agree with that.
Smooth.
Yo, what's up? Kid Smooth.
Yeah, do
you hear me?
Bro, you on the cell phone, bro?
Yeah.
Come on, man. What
if
you
you
doing,
want
bro?
to, I guess, explain this this claim of 54K games, which that's going to come up.
You got to tell everybody what you're talking about.
Right when I come in.
Which is not impossible, but you can't claim stuff we don't have exactly proof for. That was the problem.
Why is this a topic?
So I want to know.
Y'all need to tell the audience what y'all talking about.
Stop saying things like this. It won't be a topic.
Well, I lose my freedom to speak.
No, you can freely be an idiot if you want. Nobody's stopping you. But
he been that.
I came up with that, bro.
We want
I don't know how far it went, but it was like the smallest Twitter claim I ever made that got no retweets or replies, but it somehow blew up and I didn't know. I was just speaking. It was nothing like no ill will behind it. I said I expect freaking over 50 games to be 4K native at launch.
You expect it? I thought I saw that tweet and said you made it sound like it was.
Oh.
Yo, he ain't say shit about I expect, dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
where's the tweet? I still can't find the original tweet that I tweeted. And I don't really delete my tweet.
I could probably find it right now.
He made a statement.
He might have deleted that.
Somebody might. The only tweet I can find is my reply to Arsenal.
So why
that wasn't the original tweet?
Maybe you deleted it.
Huh?
Maybe you deleted it.
I don't delete tweets.
Oh, wait a minute. You tweeted that that there's going to be.
Didn't say I deleted it. I don't delete tweets.
What the?
I said maybe you deleted it.
If can't nobody find it, then it got deleted.
Maybe I was talking to somebody and maybe they blocked me or something. I don't know.
Nah, the thing is,
claiming he ain't seen that shit now is like, what the fuck?
You gotta understand, Smooth. If you say that, people gonna want to know it. Like it ain't like they trying to pick on you. People gonna want to know.
No. Here's the thing. Nobody was doing this shit when I was saying when I was talking about PlayStation Neo and saying outrageous shit. Nobody was saying. They was like, "Oh my god, really?
Nah, but it's
really?"
If you say you're an Xbox dude, if you say you're an Xbox guy and you say that, we all gonna want to know. Like me as an Xbox dude, I'm gonna want to know where's these 50 games. Like
I see the tweet right here, bro. 5 days ago.
That's all it's about. It ain't really about
what does the tweet say?
All right, so you was responding to somebody named Constantine, right? And then you said, what happens when over 50 games will be native 4K at launch? Does anyone get roasted?
Oh, whoa! I'm safe.
Huh?
Are there gonna be over 50? Like, what do you mean this is gonna be over? That's not confirmed.
Hold on, I'm finna put it in the chat right now.
He got mad excited.
What did he get excited for though? He made a fucking.
Here
you go, BG.
Yeah, it is.
Court is now in session. All rise.
I am safe.
All rise for the dishonorable BG.
When he said that, people are like, "Where are you getting this information from?"
It was just a question. It was a hypothetical.
But you said when, like it was going to.
You act like you had some knowledge of it.
You said what happens.
Hold
I
up.
said what happens.
Stop.
He's splitting hairs now. He's splitting.
Yeah, he's going crazy.
You said what happens when, not what happens if. When is it inevitable?
That is a point.
He does say at launch, though. He has it in there.
He does say also at launch.
He made it sound like he knew that.
That's when. That's what.
Yeah, but I asked it in a question form.
No, you didn't. You said what happened.
A statement, bro.
A statement of.
Yeah, so what happens? We're just gonna omit those words from the thing,
bro.
You kind of made it like it was a rhetorical question, though.
No, I asked the question because I'm like, if
when instead of if. You said when.
Doesn't matter what that part. The point is what happens.
Exactly. You said what happens when. And then
what happens when?
And you gave a time.
There's no. Where's your?
I didn't say. I didn't blatantly say, "Hey, this is that." I said, "What happens when?"
This nigga, man. God damn.
Smooth, you kind of. If you would have said if, you would have been safe.
Yeah, you would have been safe.
Yeah.
When is incriminating yourself?
Hey, you gave like a timestamp.
It's all about the verbiage, Smooth. All about the verbiage.
All right, but I'm gonna hold on to this temporary L. Go ahead. Y'all can have it.
That's a permanent L.
That might be long lasting, though, bro.
Where are you getting your evidence from? It's like I was telling Arsenal, even if this turns out to be true, you're making claims that cannot be supported.
Because they said, what did they say? Like all 900p games will probably be 4K. Is that what they said?
That's probably though.
So if there's a whole, I guess if there's like at least 50, 900p games, then
they didn't even say 4K. He said it would be possible.
I'm not gonna lie, Sue. This is something Crap Gamer does. Just makes random comments without any kind of proof of claim.
Now y'all see why I had to stop following this nigga, dog. He getting on
Hardy stopped following because he got fucking soft.
No, I stopped. You sounded like a fucking Crap Gamer, dog. Everything that we are.
That wasn't even like a public tweet. Like that wasn't even like a big public statement or anything. That was like a small ass that could have easily got missed. So I highly doubt that shit was the reason you blocked me. You got blocked me because you started to feel some type of way. You started to feel some type of way that this nigga was beating your ass. Like, you started to feel some type of way. And I understand, yo. If I were you, I would have done the same thing.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yo, everything that we are against, you have been doing. So just like I treat the rest of you
everywhere.
Corporate cocksuckers. Didn't I let you talk? Didn't I let you talk? No, didn't I let you talk? Didn't I just let you talk? Now let me talk. Shut the fuck up. Everything you have been embodying this last couple, ever since them Scorpio specs. You done went to another level of fuckboy shit.
Scorpion.
You know what I'm saying? Ever since that shit, you done went to another level, and that shit is fucking annoying.
I gave everybody a fair warning.
Oh, you say you gonna turn up on some fuck shit?
That makes it right.
That's not make it right. Oh my god.
Ever since they released them specs, this dude has lost his fucking mind.
That's Scorpion juice.
Hey, somebody else did that when they announced the 360. I ain't gonna name no names though, but
no, somebody else did that when they announced that Xbox One.
Yeah, well, Xbox One, not 360.
Yeah, when they announced the Xbox One, you know, certain dude that you can connect dots on his face, nigga lost his mind. That's how. That's one of the reasons why niggas fell out with him. Nigga just went crazy. So the same shit we seeing a repeat of when they announced them Scorpio specs. This nigga Smooth then went fucking crazy.
I honestly don't think it has been like that bad at all, though. I really don't. I think
you've been saying some outlandish shit.
What? Smooth. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. If you weren't part of Weapon Wheel, you would have been collapsed. There would have been multiple collapses on this topic.
That's a fact.
I can't collapse on my own kind though.
So just to bring this up while we talking about Smooth, so
remember, you're representing us at Weapon. I mean, at E3. So
that's facts.
Embarrassing us, man.
I tried to tell you that, sir.
Keep it cool, bro. Keep it cool.
Smooth, did Gamer Lives Matter hit you up with the proposition? You know about it?
The $1,000 Uncharted 4 thing.
Yeah. So for the audience, so Gamer Lives Matter said that if Smooth beats it in
7 days.
Crushing.
I thought he said 10 days.
10 days. I thought it was 10 days.
Oh, he gave him 10 days. Okay.
He gave him 10 days.
Start to finish.
Smooth $1,000, and Gamer Lives Matter is about that. We know him. He's about that. He will actually do it.
All right, hold on. Let me give us more details on this because there's more to it. All right. So, like BG said, if Smooth can beat Uncharted 4 on Crushing live in 10 days, he's going to give him $1,000.
Smooth.
If he doesn't beat it in 10 days, then we all get $100.
So you're playing regardless.
No, everybody except Smooth gets $100.
Everybody except Smooth gets $100.
One more catch though. He got to start the game over though.
Yeah, he got to start at the beginning of the end. Yeah,
he got to start over.
Smooth.
Does it look like I really want to make Hardy $100? No, he needs to
start already made $100 off your dumb ass. So
regardless if you accept or not, we getting the money. Like
exactly.
I already made $100 off you, Kid Smooth. So I'm always making money off you. So,
but do you accept this challenge or you just don't?
Here's Here's the thing.
$1,000.
Nigga, it's $1,000, nigga.
That's fine. I don't want to have to start that shit over from the beginning.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
It's $1,000.
You should be
What the
good, bro.
fuck?
Bro, you talking about a rack, bro? That's easy.
Last time I checked, you ain't rich, nigga.
BG would probably beat The Witcher 3 for $1,000.
I would definitely keep playing it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I can't
How is that game going, BG? By the way,
It's
Somebody offer me
already.
$1,000. I'm beating that game. I'm beating that game.
Smooth, that shit not even that hard, bro.
I don't give a fuck what game it is. You offer me
It's not about it being. It's not about it being hard. It's just that I just.
bro, it's $1,000.
No, 8 chapters is like 4 or 5 hours.
Hold on. We got a gamer contemplating if he wants to accept $1,000 to beat a game.
What
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck?
it.
Hold
I told
on.
you might not do it.
Smooth, don't you have kids?
Yeah, I feed them well.
Think about your kids then. Think about what that $1,000.
They don't need it.
you give me
Everybody
$1,000,
need that, bro.
Witcher 3 getting installed again right now.
Is this nigga rich?
Bro,
I'm sorry.
He just said he don't need a stack, really.
do you realize how much $1,000, bro? That's $1,000.
I know how much 1,000 is. I'm just saying. It's like, here's the thing. This bet is more about you guys than it is about me.
No, it's
I know
not.
how
You're
to
not getting
about you.
1,000.
You can get all the benefits.
That's a credit bet. That's a game.
Here's the thing. I know for a fact that I'm not going to be able to beat the game in 10 days, starting from the beginning. I would literally have to take days off so I can get a legit amount of time.
Bro,
to like play.
That game don't take that long, bro.
Yo, it
What?
don't take that long if you actually decent.
That game does not take that long, bro. You talking about 10 whole days, bro.
10 whole days. That's pretty much 4 days for me.
What type of gamer
You can
wouldn't even
beat that game in 4 days.
Hold on. What type of gamer wouldn't even attempt it for $1,000?
See, I would attempt it for $1,000, but knowing that if I lose, you get paid? No.
We get, even if you don't accept, we gonna get paid regardless.
I always get paid off of you.
It's a win-win either way.
What is different now? I always get paid off
So
of you.
I don't get the. So it's all or nothing for me, but it's whatever for you guys.
But we only getting $100. You getting
No, you're not understanding something. Let me keep it real with you. If you don't accept it, niggas gonna be roasting you for it forever.
I give a fuck what niggas
I know
say.
you don't care, but I'm just telling you.
No, think about it. No. Ask that question again. Like seriously, you really think I care?
No,
I got 3 videos uploading today.
Obviously, you don't.
That ain't even gonna watch yet.
Hey kid, as a Patreon, I've seen you on the show, and I've seen your Uncharted live stream, and it wasn't good. It was not good at all. You can redeem yourself.
Facts.
Fuck everybody else. Close your fucking chat down. Stay off Twitter. Do your work. Go to work. Come home. Spend 5 hours on Uncharted a day. Stay up a little later. It's $1,000. You gotta sacrifice something. And when you got that,
that's $1,000 if I beat it in 10 days. If I don't beat it in 10 days, it's nothing. That's another 10 days.
But you can do
10 days is way more. Yo, 10 days is enough time to beat that game.
They gonna get the money anyways. Even
exactly.
I don't know what is this obsession with me playing Uncharted 4. I don't get it. I don't know what is
it. Matter. Somebody's offering you $1,000.
You need to have obsession with that money. What you need to have
like seeing you rage on that shit, dog.
No, money's the ruler of all evil. Next thing you know, there's I'm good.
Now he getting all deep.
Bro, it ain't that deep. Bro. It ain't that deep.
Hold on. Hold on. Listen. We talking about a gamer.
No, hold on. You know what? If you don't want the money, then start donating your Patreon shares to us.
Oh, hey, that's a good point.
That's not a good point. It has nothing. You guys are wanting me to.
You don't need a stock.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with the proposition.
You don't want that money.
I'm being asked to take 10 days out of my life to play a game I don't want to play.
$1,000. Hold on. Why you keep saying out of your life when you're playing games anyway?
It's for money.
I'm playing games I choose to play though. I'm playing games that I bought. Games that I want to play.
I don't want to play for $1,000.
Hold on. Time out. Do y'all understand? We're trying to convince a gamer to beat a game for $1,000.
No. Let me say something. Let me get you with logic. Smooth. It's a Patreon goal for people to request $80 for you to play it.
Yeah,
but you're getting 1,000.
You get 1,000. Come on, dog. Logic. Look at that.
And all of it go to you too, bro. We ain't getting none of that 1,000. Like, think about it.
That's all you. It's $1,000. It's more. It's better than 80.
The fact that he got to contemplate this is bullshit.
I'm not contemplating. It's just like I wish this shit was presented like before that stupid ass stream because I don't want to do that shit again.
That's why
you ain't even did nothing hard yet, though. Like, what the fuck?
It was entertaining.
You can pre-order that Scorpio with that.
Yep.
Man,
You can buy 2 of them shit.
you could do a couple of things with that, man.
All right, I'll do it, but that's just gonna be on my own fucking terms.
No, it's
No, you got 10
It's
days,
a challenge.
nigga.
You gotta do it under the
Yeah,
challenge.
I got
rules.
10. I said I got 10 days, but it's on my own terms. Like I stream on my own fucking time. It is what it is.
But it's a 10-day span, though. You can't stream like once a month. Like,
From when you
No,
start-
I know it's a 10-day span. So if I stream at 5:00 in the morning, that's when I'm streaming.
okay.
Oh yeah, that's true. You do
You
that.
guys just stream the whole game from start to finish on Crush It.
I just think this is bullshit. Why I keep getting this stupid ass fucking request? Like,
Bro, how's $1,000 stupid?
I wish somebody
dude,
could.
I'm sorry. I'm not a fucking thought for dollars. Like you, what the fuck? It's not that.
$5. Wow.
No,
You tweaking, bro. You tweaking.
No, hold on. If somebody is paying you $1,000 just to beat a game, that's not even. That's something you play games anyway, right?
Yeah, games by choice.
You getting paid to do your hobby, bro.
Yeah, but if it was a Patreon goal, you would do it. It's $1,000. I'm not understanding.
I say if it was something degrading to you. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything for money either. That's going to be degrading to me. But to beat a fucking game, like
That's
come
the
on.
greatest move.
Like what the?
You want me to beat a game, nigga? How dare you?
Fucking crazy.
He feel like he being broad. I kind of understand that part, but
No,
it's still a
there's
challenge.
nothing to
It's
understand.
still a challenge.
Nah, there's nothing to understand.
Bro, that's $1,000 to play Uncharted, bro. You should be honored to play Uncharted, the shit you've been playing, bro. Like, come on, man.
Honestly, you shouldn't even be questioning that, though.
I'm saying, though, like, nigga.
Smooth, where you go, man? Where you at?
I'm here. It's just like I'm just curious if it's like to me. I'm surprised y'all give a damn if I wanted to turn it down or not.
Because
It's gonna make you look bad.
That's a good
why.
opportunity for you, bro. Like,
Bro, I can't wait till you go down to E3 and the first interview you go to, some guy tells you to be quiet. You didn't play a game for $1,000. I don't want to talk.
like the shit crazy, bro. We are missing out on our opportunity to try to help you out, bro. You don't even realize that. Like, we should want you not to do the shit. You feel me?
I'm just rooting for the underdog. I'd like to see you do it.
I'd like to see him do it too. Shit.
Obviously, a lot of people want to see you do it. That's
Not to mention the fact that you can't do it just means you're no better than Dr. Trey. And
oh god,
exactly.
It's Smooth. You gotta remember, we not doing this to egg you on. If you win, we don't get anything. It's just for you.
Exactly. He already got nightmares from the last year. Remember, he only made it to chapter 13, man. So and he didn't even get to the hard part yet. So he already know he can't do it. That's why he don't want to do it. He don't want to embarrass himself any further.
oh god, nigga finna drive up. Smooth, don't do it. Smooth.
Yo,
We love you, Smooth. I'm sorry.
Yo, Smooth, chill.
this is coming down to this. This is what it's coming down to. It's like this with Smooth. Either he's going to embarrass himself further or $1,000. He don't think it's worth it to embarrass himself any further. So
all the damage been done though. We can't look any
already
lower
done.
on him. Like,
The damage is definitely
it's
done.
already done. Everybody know you garbage at games, and that's never going to change. So it's you might as well just take the $1,000.
If you duck this Smooth, it's
Dumbass
going to go
challenge,
worse.
but
Bro, it's $1,000.
how is that dumb,
I
bro?
don't know how it's dumb. It's $1,000.
I would finish Clannad for $1,000.
Bro, anybody? Come on, man. What are
Yeah,
you?
you could pick any game for a stack, and I'll play it.
Facts.
Just listen. I'm going to attempt. I'm going to make an attempt. Even if I can't beat it, I'm going to try for $1,000. I'm trying. Fuck that.
Well, even BG said he would play the greatest game of all time for $1,000.
There you go.
Yeah, well, he said he gonna do it, so
We gonna see. We gonna see.
All right. So,
no, I'll do it. I'll deal with it. I'll just have to figure out what day I'm gonna start.
all right.
I bet you if you ask your girl you got to beat a game for $1,000 and you tell her no, she won't get mad at you.
No, I told my girl about it. She was like, is this a scam? I'm like, I don't know, but
Nah, he's not
Whatever.
scamming
No,
you.
he's solid.
Game not
He's solid.
scamming you.
Game is real about it.
I mean,
Yeah,
you don't
he
lose
legit.
nothing anyway. It ain't. You can't get scammed.
He legit though.
No, he's
We all
solid.
know that. Yeah, we all know
He's
that.
solid.
Yeah, he for real. But
all right.
we gonna move.
Well, the gamer lives matter. Like I said, I hit him up on Twitter. And I said I do it. I was going to start it on Tuesday, possibly.
Okay. Well, we'll see. So moving on. Star Wars Battlefront 2 confirmed not to have a season pass. because they don't want to segment their audience. They said they're going to have something different. They didn't specify.
Here we go. Fucking microtransactions.
Right, they said they're going to have DLC, but just not a season pass.
I don't understand
shit though.
I don't understand the number. Wasn't there already a Star Wars Battlefront 2?
It's supposed to be some kind of way for everybody because they don't want to separate the online community.
Okay.
Remember I told y'all that they said they're gonna stop doing the season passes.
No, you said Ubisoft said that.
Well, they all supposed to start doing it.
Okay, EA too. All right.
Yeah, all of them.
Like, wasn't there already a Battlefront 2?
They're killing the games faster by doing that. That's what
there was already a Battlefront 2, but there was already a Battlefront 1. They don't care.
This should be like 5 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because they said the first Battlefront had like a scene that everybody wanted that no one knew was in the game because you had to buy the season pass and get the last DLC to play it. So nobody knew it was there.
That's funny.
I want to see some multiplayer gameplay.
Yeah, have they expanded on the multiplayer? What they're going to do in the second one? Is it going to be different than the first one? I mean, are we going to have classes? Can we get in the vehicles and not just spawn in the vehicles, like get in and out like a Battlefield or something?
Did you guys talk about inverted yet?
No.
Nah, we ain't get to that retarded topic yet.
Quick question: when you're playing that game, is it default normal or inverted or whatever it is?
I think.
Yeah, I did default.
So when you get into a vehicle like a ship,
it's inverted when you get into a
plane. That's just awkward.
But yeah, I guess we can talk about that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Star Wars.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So Bond uses inverted like in general. Outside
the way
of
everything in life works.
Did this Mike your bar retreat bring this topic up, or y'all were just talking about it?
I think Randall Thor wrote Randall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so does anybody else in here use inverted?
No, I use normal.
Absolutely. The only time I use inverted is when I'm in an airplane.
Yeah, that's the only time I use it.
I can't play it no other way. It has to be inverted when I'm in a plane.
So yeah, that's what I was saying. Like Bond's actually the minority in the weirdo.
I got a homie that plays inverted though.
Everything in the real world is inverted. There's not one. You can't name me one thing in the real world that's controlled that is inverted. That's not inverted.
Video games aren't the real world, though.
Any kind of input device or mechanism, nothing is not inverted. Everything we use is inverted. Every input device is inverted.
I'm inverted when it comes to flying.
Joysticks, everything is inverted. When the military uses those flying drones and everything, those Xbox 360 controllers, inverted.
Because it makes more sense in real life. But in games, it doesn't necessarily translate the exact same.
You also know why it just sounds weird when you don't play inverted, especially in a third-person or first-person shooter. When you're shooting your gun and you're pressing down to compensate for the recoil instead of pressing up. That to me does not make sense.
It makes perfect sense to me. I know my gun is gonna go up because of recoil, so I push it down. Yeah.
Like the weird thing is you guys are looking at it as an up and down. It's forward and back. You're pushing and pulling.
You see that's what I said like in my video. Y'all look at it as like y'all controlling
because your
person as like well in third person I can see the point, but in first person doesn't make that much sense.
I look at it up and down. I look at the controls up and down
because you're controlling something in a 3D plane with a Z-axis. It makes perfect sense.
And as a first person shooter, the way we look at it, who play normal, is you are the person, and you want to look up, you look up. If you want to look down, you look down. Ain't that
what Bond's saying though?
No, but no,
yeah, exactly.
In
real life, how do you look up? Do you lean forward or you pull back?
Pull back.
Exactly. Jack, what do you play? Normal, inverted?
I play normal. I'm just used to playing normal though.
That's what you're used to. I mean, that's what you're used to.
Yeah, because
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, right or wrong, you just play the way the fuck you feel comfortable with.
But if I gave like my mom or my sister anybody that doesn't play a game system with controller, they would think normal is just awkward.
I don't know. I think if you gave somebody who didn't play, who was not familiar, I think their instinct would tell them if they wanted to look up to just push up. I don't know.
I think so.
I think the instinct was telling them to press up to look up.
I don't think so. Like I said, nothing in the real world works like that.
But I think when most people look at a controller, they see up, down, left, right.
No, it's just like any kind of input device, any kind of joystick, flight stick, crane, plane, train. There's nothing in the real world that works like that. That's just my main point. I mean, if anybody can name me something, I'll listen. But
oh man, Okay, you inverted weirdo. It's cool.
Like any kind of surgical tools or anything, they all work inverted. Because that's just how the human body is. And the human body itself works inverted.
Well, we playing video games.
I never even think about it when I'm playing. I just like.
Because the way
I gotta answer this question from Renee.
What they? Oh, let me see. Renee asked
I'm
another
gonna
question.
answer it real quick right here for you, Renee.
No, this is a gay fucking question. Don't answer.
I'm gonna answer it for Hard 8. Hard 8 sent her to the block party. There's your answer. You touch all the Xboxes in there.
You know she's a patron, right?
Oh, is she?
Yeah, that don't mean she allowed to be all gay, dog.
Yeah.
Nobody's in here fucking gay,
A
dog.
couple weeks ago, that's what I was trying to get at.
You don't play with straight. You don't play gay jokes with straight people.
Yeah, when you
I don't give a fuck how much she
show
donate.
some respect a little bit.
Fight like crazy.
I don't give a fuck how much she put on the Patreon.
And she is like egging on Hard 8 on purpose.
Here's a question. Smooth Retro, what would you do if a policeman asked you where on the Xbox did Smooth touch your Xbox? Come on.
Yo, that's crazy.
All right. But okay, that's inverted versus normal, whatever.
She's inverted.
It's like you look at it like a camera lens. Oh, also, and who's played Zelda before? The new Zelda.
Smooth played it.
I play that bullshit.
Well, you can aim the bow and arrow with the tablet. Guess how you aim it?
Now that doesn't have to be inverted, right?
But if you aim it with the tablet, don't you push up to look up?
I'm saying you move the whole controller.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe Splatoon was like that. The beta to Splatoon was like inverted motions. That shit had me fucked up for a moment.
And like the 3D puzzles and everything as well work the same way. Anyway, move on.
All right, whatever. Active Messiah. Actually, this one gotta go. From Software, Eidos Montreal, and Sony Santa Monica.
Ooh, fuck.
Sony Santa Monica.
Wait, what? Eidos Montreal.
They have a long.
Eidos is Tomb Raider, right?
No, they made the online for Tomb Raider. They didn't make
Montreal specifically. They didn't make that
They made the online for Tomb Raider 2013.
What's the choices?
From Software, Eidos Montreal, and Sony Santa Monica.
I think I'm getting rid of.
I'm gonna go with. Well, hold on. What did Montreal do?
They did. I think they did the Go games, like the Tomb Raider Go.
They did. Okay, they made Deus Ex, the Human Revolution, and Mankind, Thief, and they did make the original Tomb Raider. Yeah.
No, they made the online for the original Tomb Raider.
I'm gonna have to go. No, what original Tomb Raider you mean? The PlayStation
2013.
The reboot.
They made the online for that, and they made some tombs for the Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm getting rid of Eidos Montreal.
It's that or From Software. I'd say From Software. I don't know, man. It's either one.
Oh, fuck.
I'll get rid of Eidos because they only made Deus Ex, which I like, but that's
it's like only like Bloodborne though. But I get rid of Eidos.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Yeah, I
get rid of From Software. I don't play their games.
I gotta go From Software too.
Okay.
Because I think that they're responsible for the original Tomb Raider, right?
No.
I thought
No.
Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah, Crystal Dynamics. They always make
Crystal Dynamics.
Oh, the reboot. Okay.
I forgot about Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Call of Duty World War II confirmed. Do y'all think this will, I guess, revitalize the franchise now that they're going back to the past and using more grounded and realistic measures for the game, not this futuristic nonsense?
I think it's a dub.
I mean, we're gonna find out. I mean, everybody been crying about this boots on the ground shit, so we're gonna see if that's really what they want, or people just crying.
That whole community looked like
yeah, it should have been current.
I think they all went to Overwatch, didn't they? Like pretty much the whole community, right?
Wait a minute, the COD community went to Overwatch? What the hell?
I noticed they all are on Overwatch lately. That's what I've been noticing.
Possibly. But I mean, I think people were tired of just like the unrealistic, mechanics that are in the game, all that wall running and bouncing and jet packing. I think people got sick of that nonsense.
Well, we're gonna see if people really sick of it or they just complaining to complain.
True. I think I think this will sell a lot more than the last one, though. I do think that.
If it's good.
Yeah, because a lot of people like World at War, and
I'm done with Call of Duty. Though. I don't give a fuck what they do. They can go to the past, the future, the present. I don't give a fuck. I'm done with that shit. I mean, I'll try it out to see if it's anything good, but
yeah, I just don't like that Sledgehammer's making this one. I wish Treyarch was making it.
I thought you couldn't tell the difference.
What's the last good one that Sledgehammer made?
Hold on, wasn't you arguing with Ray Anthony about you couldn't tell the difference?
Yeah, he did.
I can't tell the difference from I said I couldn't tell the difference if I didn't look, but I actually then I looked at like what Call of Duties I actually did like, and I realized all of them were made by Treyarch. The ones that Black Ops, and World at War, all the ones I did like were Treyarch.
So I didn't realize that L came from a couple years ago. It's official now.
Yeah, because I went and checked. I'm like, okay, let me check what made.
So Ray Anthony was right.
But I said that in the previous episode, she was right.
All right, so that L came back from 2 years ago. All right.
I didn't know. I admitted that months ago on the podcast.
I'm just making.
I admitted Red was right because
Okay, cool.
I said, you know what, Red was right because I looked at all the Call of Duties I like, and it was Treyarch. Yeah, I said she was right.
All right, that's all good. Okay. All right. I mean, you got. All right, my bad. Cool.
All right, so.
Yo, Sledgehammer made Modern Warfare 3, right?
No, they made Advanced Warfare, the first one that had like jetpacks and shit.
I think didn't they make Modern Warfare 3 also? They made Advanced Warfare, I think.
I think that's the last good one they made, Modern Warfare.
They didn't make Modern Warfare. That was Infinity Ward.
They didn't make Modern Warfare 3? You sure?
I'm absolutely sure. The first game they made was Advanced Warfare.
The first game? Nah, you're wrong.
Okay.
Hey, y'all got Google at y'all goddamn fingertips.
Nah, they were around way before that, though.
Y'all got Google at y'all fingertips. Use it.
Yeah, he's right.
It says for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, it says Infinity Ward Sledgehammer game. So
Oh.
Yeah, see, I figured that. Okay.
So it says both of them.
So am I wrong or am I right?
You're wrong.
They might have co-developed it. They probably co-developed it.
He said Sledgehammer first
so
game
what was Sledgehammer's first, the first one that doesn't share was Advanced Warfare.
Let me see. Advanced Warfare Sledgehammer did by themselves.
All right, cool. I'm just trying to collect my W's as they come. That's all.
Oh my!
What are you talking
No,
about?
that ain't what you said though.
Yeah, he remixed that.
I said the first game.
You just remixed it.
All right, let's talk that. Wow, man, wow. So they're okay.
You did not say the first game that Sledgehammer did by themselves. You said
no, I said their first game. I mean, I said Infinity Ward. I said Infinity Ward did it. Modern Warfare 3. He said no, Sledgehammer did it. And I was like, well, okay.
I said, didn't they do it? I didn't say they did. I said they were around way before that.
They both
way
did
before that.
You said Sledgehammer did it.
They weren't around. You said their first Call of Duty game. I just said was Advanced Warfare. I didn't say they weren't around.
You were wrong, though. It wasn't.
No, you said they did not have. You said they did not do Modern Warfare 3.
Yo, the chat is talking about Alpha Me. Y'all think this is all stupid.
No, because all right. So I'm gonna start getting very, very technical with you guys.
Technical. Don't just remix shit just to try and get a W.
Don't fucking matter,
Reach
man.
like that.
What the fuck?
That's all. It's cool.
It don't matter, dog.
It's cool. Just a little reaching.
They were working on Call of Duty Vietnam, which got canceled, and then they started working on Modern Warfare 3 with Infinity Ward, and their first game they made, the first Call of Duty game they made by themselves, was Advanced Warfare.
But that wasn't a smooth argument. He remixed it.
Never mind.
Your argument was not, hey, the first game they did themselves was Advanced Warfare. You said they did not work on Modern Warfare 3.
God, yo. The fuck is it, Jeopardy?
You said they didn't work on Modern Warfare 3.
I said they didn't make it. That wasn't my worst either.
They did. They co-made it.
They co-made it, okay, but okay, all right, that's fine.
Okay.
Nobody wasn't even trying to give you an L on that situation. It was just a misunderstanding.
Yeah, it wasn't even that serious.
It wasn't even like L. You get an L. You get an L. It was just a misunderstanding. Everything don't gotta be an L, dog.
So Nintendo, they discontinued the NES Mini.
Who cares? Who cares?
is a Super NES Classic Edition coming out this year now. Nobody cares.
Well, Dr. Trey might, he might be able to catch up on what he missed.
Who?
Trey. Never owned a Super Nintendo. Might be able to catch up. A lot. These systems are really only for the born in 3D babies.
Indeed. Some people were questioning why. Well, this is not even confirmed. That people were just like, they derived at this because why else would they discontinue the NES Mini when it was selling so much? So they're saying there got to be a Super NES Mini coming out.
Still, I don't know why they won't sell both. I mean, they're just like throwing money away.
I thought the rumor was they discontinued the NES Classic because they want people to buy the Switch.
No, that's what I was about to say. They don't want to compete with the Switch. Plus, they probably want to resell those games on the Switch at some point.
They still selling those too, though. Y'all know that, right?
Now that the Mini is like this hot commodity that people are like trying really hard to collect and get.
They just tweeted out about Best Buy. I don't know if y'all said this already because I fucking crunched out, but they just tweeted about Best Buy selling them. They still got some.
Okay.
Yeah, but they don't want to have them out and compete with the virtual market that they're trying to put on the Switch, I'm sure.
Why don't they just fix the fucking eShop on the Switch and then this one be
That's what they doing, and then they want those out of there so it's not competing.
Okay.
That's exactly why they doing that.
So the creator of Rhyme came out and said that so that game been in development for a while. It was a PlayStation exclusive at first. Now it's multi-plat. They've been working on it for years. And he said after years of working on it, he went on NeoGAF and read the comments people were making about it because people shit on it. People, even if you got a good game, there's always going to be people that shit on it. And he said after reading the comments, he cried. He actually cried for 2 days because it really.
Oh, I heard about that.
He got really a pussy? Do he got a pussy?
Like, they say that made him cancel the game, right? When he read the comments, right?
I don't know if he said he canceled it, but he cried.
To these niggas on the internet.
I don't know. Well, according to reports, Rhyme, after they originally showed it to be a PlayStation exclusive, when Sony went to check on the game, that it was a whole bunch of novice game makers, and basically the only thing they had done on the game was that fucking concept trailer that they showed years ago. So either he full of shit or he actually really been hard working on it. And yeah, I mean, he not the only person like that. I don't know if y'all ever saw Indie Game the movie, but like Jonathan Blow, the dude that made Braid and The Witness, he was looking at like YouTube reviews of his game Braid, and he started crying too because people wasn't understanding the concept. But it's like, bro, you made a puzzle game that really ain't, it ain't got no finite meaning to the fucking game. So interpretation is open to what the game means. So you really can't be upset that people ain't getting your interpretation of a game that doesn't have a fucking meaning. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't Braid like highly acclaimed though?
Yeah, it was. No, but this is the thing. This what's crazy. It's highly acclaimed. They wasn't saying nothing negative. Like they showed a clip of a Soulja Boy video about it, and he was like, "This game dope as fuck." It's like it's a game about nothing though, right? He said that, and he start crying like, "I can't believe like people not understanding." It's like, bro, just get over it, bro.
I'd have looked at my bank account and been like,
"Man, for real, like fuck that shit."
Yeah. He said he said he didn't. It was partly because he didn't understand the cruelty, and he spent like 6 months going through 2.5 years of comments.
Jesus.
What? So, he's getting too caught up in it, man. He gotta let this shit go.
6 months. He could have been using that 6 months for development time.
I remember them saying something that if he would have known that's how people felt, he would have not developed so much into the game.
But that's the problem. You can't can't feed into what people say. People are going to say bad things about your game regardless. Like Neil Druckmann in this interview with Hurstman, whatever dude first name is, from Guerrilla Games, he said like after The Last of Us or Uncharted came out, he went on NeoGAF to read the comments for a while, and he said it's a bad habit. He didn't cry or nothing, but he said he goes on there after his games come out just to see what people are saying, and even like the bad stuff. He's like, sometimes you gotta. It's a bad habit, but it's one of those things you want to read, but you shouldn't.
But that's with any type of content creation, though. Naturally, you gonna want to know how people feeling about your shit, and it's gonna be some negative comments. But I guess they saying an overly negative.
People got something negative to say about every fucking thing. On
You gotta take the constructive criticism.
You can put up a video showing off your Lamborghini. You're gonna have people talking.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you can make the best game ever, and people like BG.
Yeah, you're still gonna have people talking shit.
People
You
like
can't
BG
get caught up
still
on that
like
shit,
it.
man.
Yeah, so there's no 100% approval of every game. So
No, of course not.
we just gotta as long as your game is at least somewhat well received. I can understand if the game came out and everybody was like, "Oh, this is trash." Maybe that might. Damn, you spent 2-3. I do feel bad for those developers when they spend 2-3 years of their life, even more than that, like damn near 4, and like their game comes out and gets like a 5 on Metacritic.
That mean they need to make a better game, though.
Yeah,
that's what that mean. You need to make a better game.
Yeah, that would hurt. But before the game comes out, people saying stuff.
You know what type of bullshit you putting out?
Yeah.
But when it comes to the internet, it don't matter what you do. You can put up a video saving a cat out the tree. Somebody gonna have something to say. It doesn't fucking matter, dog. It don't
Facts.
matter. That's why you just gotta get to the point where you just don't care, man. Like people gonna say what they're gonna say, no matter what you do.
Yeah. So okay. So new report: digital games making 3 times as much as physical in the U.S., but that includes like mobile games. Digital add-ons, anything digital at all.
Does it also include Steam?
So
I think so.
It includes DLC. It includes mobile games. So you can't really.
So this is really not a topic.
Does it also include PC and Steam?
If it's digital, yeah.
It's just
there you go.
Yeah. So it's that we just can't really say because of this report that digital games only are making more than physical. Because they include everything. This mobile games, all that stuff.
I mean, this shouldn't be even a comment because PC gaming makes more money than console gaming. PC gaming is like all digital. There you go.
Somebody tweeted about. Somebody tweeted about this from the panel, and they tried to finesse a W out of it. And
I did not try to finesse a damn thing.
Come on, man.
All I did was highlight that, hey, I always bring up digital, and everybody say it's not that. Everybody say digital's not doing much. And they say, I get downplayed. It gets shot. I say this, but it gets shot down. Now, I didn't say anything about games like Xbox or anything. I just highlighted. My goal was to show that people downplay the impact of digital sales.
Well,
I did not
specifically as far as console goes. That's what we were talking about before.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not disagreeing with you, but the way you tweeted it, I thought. Well, I should have read the article. I'm gonna blame myself partially too. I thought it was strictly games they was talking about. If it was strictly games they was talking about, you would be 100% correct.
You can't buy physical games for your phone, and we know a lot of people download games for their phone. So you just can't use this to measure anything as far as console gaming.
Yeah,
factual.
I saw I don't know if this is true. I didn't see an article about it. What's his name? Jay Main. I think he said that Xbox is going to start including their digital sales in NPD. Is this true?
They are. I don't know.
Anybody heard about this?
I haven't heard about it, but yeah.
Okay, because I saw Jay Main tweeted. I'm like, I ain't seen nothing about that.
Did he say
I don't know why they don't include digital
to?
anyway. Why not include digital any fucking way? What's the problem?
Man, I don't want them numbers out there, bro.
I mean, Microsoft just ain't doing it yet.
I think they're going to start doing that once Game Pass comes out or something, once it matures. I don't know.
They'll start using it whenever it makes them look good. That's when they'll.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if fucking Parappa the Rapper Remaster sold 10 copies last week, they don't want you to know that. Like, they not finna say that shit.
I'm just surprised that since most of these companies are public, that they're not required to disclose their digital sales to the public.
I don't know. I guess they tell them they fucking
how they're getting away from that.
No idea.
They probably just disclose profits and revenue. They probably don't have to. That's probably how they're getting around it.
I'm sure there's a way to get the number though.
Some being counted out.
I mean, they tell you how many. Well, they don't tell you how many, but they tell you like the top selling games every month. That's pretty much all they
because
do.
when your game's top selling, you want everybody to know. Like, take example Xbox. When Xbox was outselling PlayStation 4 with the Slim, those 3 months, they were all about it. Best-selling console in America, the numbers. Now that things are back to business, we don't comment on games and systems sold. We are more concerned about our engagement and our achievements and our level of players playing on the
once shit got back to normal, that is how many bullets was fired in Halo last month.
We're gonna see when that 4K 50 games launch.
Oh yeah, them 50 games. Yeah,
we're gonna see what y'all saying then.
It's not gonna change anything. A premium product never will overtake the market. Period. It doesn't happen.
That's true. You ain't gotta be so damn. You know,
like for example, when you look at the best-selling video cards, it's never the 80s, it's never the TIs.
Well, I was just about to say that.
It's always the 60 and the 70.
I was just about to say that.
But you would think the way everybody talk, everybody own a 1080 Ti.
Ooh, okay.
Because the people that are talking on YouTube are the enthusiasts. The average person isn't making YouTube videos smooth. They're just playing games and enjoying life. That's what I'm saying. The average person isn't going out like, oh my god, I need a 4K sit. Like, well, they just play games.
That's what I was just about to say. As far as the video cards go, everybody know the 1080 Ti and the Titan is the most powerful. But do you see people buying that shit in droves? Fuck no.
Look, why do you think when AMD came back smooth to try to compete, they came back with a 480 and not something that can compete with the high end? They came out with a card that was moderately priced, but significantly powerful for the price point, because they want to try to gain market share.
So,
Understood.
So Cliff Blazinski, he's really came out against like AAA games for a while now. He's against the even though it's just funny since he
was against PC at one time too, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. Played PC. So he says, the AAA game market is unsustainable because it costs hundreds of millions of dollars to produce and market, and also it's unsustainable because you ask people for $60 several times a year. So he says it's unsustainable, but it's been sustaining for a while now.
It's not unsustainable. It's only that because people have ridiculously high you don't need to spend $50 million on advertising. Like you don't need to do it. You don't.
Yeah, like the way gaming is going, game development is starting to cost way more. Like y'all said, the marketing is starting to cost way more. So eventually it is going to reach a breaking point. And that's why, you see a lot of, smaller titles, smaller studios evolving, man, just because and then the dev cycles on these games are getting longer. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, eventually it's going to fucking be a breaking point. So you got a point, man.
There might be a point where I don't know if they would actually do it, but they would want to increase the $60 price tag to more easily compensate for what, the time spent and the resources and everything like that.
They make good games, the shit is sell.
But I think where they could save money is marketing now. Like, you don't have to market like you used to.
Yeah, Twitter do everything for you.
Just use YouTubers like they be doing.
I don't know, man. Well, I don't know.
Hey, City Skylines sold 3 million. Have you ever seen a commercial for it?
Nope.
I actually have.
I have.
For real?
Yeah.
Where you see that at?
I seen the City Skylines commercial before. I don't know if I was on fucking. I don't know if it was the ad on YouTube or not. I seen.
No, I'm talking about like on TV.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think.
You just gotta get the game. Like even AAA, like the hardcore audience will spread it on YouTube. More people will see it. Go to the right YouTubers in the right community. You don't gotta have a huge marketing budget.
That's what a lot of these companies doing. They're going to influencers like PewDiePie, niggas like that. Like they doing that too.
Yeah, that's all you need to do.
Yeah. You know what? I'm surprised that I feel like they don't promote. Like all of these big companies have their own YouTube site, but they don't promote their game as much as you think they should on their own YouTube.
They really don't.
Yep.
That's shocking to me. I'm like, you could have, like, you're a huge company. You could have just as many subscribers, as like all these other YouTubers, but you don't, because you don't use that platform.
Yeah, they channels don't even be popping. Like, they don't be having that many subs, man.
Yeah, which is weird. Like, you should have.
Well, they want other people to do it anyway, though. That's another thing.
Yeah, what they should have is like I don't know what dude his name, but he's that British dude and his team that on the PlayStation. That PlayStation got to like.
Oh, you talking about Marcus Pearson?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, and they got the little off-brand PlayStation channel, or it might be the official PlayStation channel.
Yeah, they actually work for PlayStation.
But yeah, and he makes all these like top 10 lists and all this content to promote PlayStation. I'm like, that helps. I don't see why these other companies don't have like a face. Have a face.
Well, but another thing is like, you know, if Wendy's put out a commercial like this is delicious, you know, you're gonna look at it. But if PewDiePie put out like this shit, you know, other people, so they want to be they want to be stamped by people. They don't want to directly tell you.
Yo, first of all, if the game is good, it'll get out. That's all.
Oh yeah, of course.
You got games like somebody just said in the chat like Battlegrounds that sold 2 million with the marketing that.
Wow.
The game came out of nowhere. Like all of a sudden, that game didn't exist, and then everybody's playing it.
Everybody playing it. If you make a good game, it's going to get out.
That game popular with streamers too, though. So
yeah, if you
that's
make
the
a
guy
good
that
game,
makes
it's going to get out.
the DayZ DLC. I think,
yeah,
right?
some shit like that.
Yeah.
You make a good game, it'll get out, and you could use these YouTubers, send them free copies of the game, they'll promote it for you.
Yeah, like even like small like indie games, they get popping off of that. Like this Mr. Shifty game, like that's getting a lot of hype right now. Like I never heard of it, then I saw one person talking about it, then I checked it out, and now I see a lot because it's like what's that game?
It's like Hotline Miami.
Yeah, Hotline Miami, and a lot of people are on it. Even a game like Snake Pass.
What's the name of it, Mr. Swifty?
Mr. Shifty.
I heard it runs really well on the Wii U. I mean, on the Switch.
Yeah, it look like a good game.
I still call it the Wii U. I can't get past that.
Man.
Yeah, so yeah, that game it was funny. That game's not even on Xbox or PS4 right now. It's actually on
not yet. Yeah, Switch and PC, and it's doing numbers apparently. So.
Yeah, so that thing is doing well. So you make the right game.
Mr. Shifty.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the Switch?
Yeah, Switch and PC right now. It's coming to PS4 and Xbox One, but it ain't there yet.
Yeah, so
it runs so bad on the Switch. They were telling people if you want a better experience, go buy it on Steam.
Damn.
What game we talking about?
Mr. Shifty.
Oh.
Let me see what that is.
Hey, yo, you had Gamers Lives Matter was in the chat, too.
Oh, word? What he said? I didn't see him.
See if he's really serious about that stat.
Yeah, he about that life, man. He about it. All right, there's a 1 terabyte PS4 Slim available or coming out. I don't know if it's out yet.
It's on the way.
Yeah.
That's good. How much it cost?
Same price.
Okay, shit. There you go.
Yeah. Apparently, there was an article about cockroaches love PS4s. Yeah. So there's a console repair company, and
really, dog.
Listen, this was in the headlines, man.
They made a lot of rounds, yeah.
Repair company, and they get people send them their PS4s and Xboxes, but they have to make a separate section. They said they had to make a separate section and put certain PS4s in bags because they would be roach infested.
Okay.
Look, you got nasty ass houses.
Yeah. Well, let's just say this at first. If your house is so disgusting to where your console gets infested with roaches, gaming should be your least of your worries. Okay, That's what we need to say at first.
Jack, gaming is a necessity to life. You fail to realize that.
Man, I guess so. God damn.
They were also pointing out that for some reason they believe, according to how the PS4 is constructed inside, roaches actually prefer the PS4 over the Xbox because it's easier for them to move.
Yeah, it's probably easier to crawl into.
And breathe in like all these crevices and all this stuff. This was headlines, dog. This is
this feel like some more shit to fucking, excel the fucking console war. I mean, I'm like fanboy talking about something.
Like, ain't nobody bragging because roaches, prefer the PS4.
Who gives a fuck? You got a nasty house. That's the bottom line.
Facts. That's facts.
But, yeah, I mean, it was just interesting, that roaches, because of the way it's constructed inside, it was top news.
Was this based out of New York?
No, if it was New York, they had rats dancing in that motherfucker.
They had rats fucking gaming on that motherfucker.
4 out of 5 rats do the Millie Rock on top of PS4s confirmed.
This comes out right around Scorpio news, of course.
You're the Scorpio, baby.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Jimmy calling media bias? I mean, that sounded like an X-File type.
Oh, y'all. Oh,
real gay.
We ain't forget who Jimmy really is.
Jacob Coy, patron, asked, why did we name it Weapon Wheel Podcast? That was all me.
But BG, no games use weapon wheels anymore.
Oh, I remember when he said that.
Oh yeah, Trey said that, right?
Dumbest shit I ever heard in my life.
When GTA just came out and had a weapon wheel.
Yeah, we was playing the game with a fucking weapon wheel at the time he said the shit.
Word.
I forgot who did it, but they posted like all the games in that year that had a weapon wheel in it. I was like, Jesus.
Trey's an idiot. He was like he's like you named the weapon wheel because the last game that used the weapon wheel was years ago and it was a PlayStation game. I'm like, oh.
Did he really say, bro? What the fuck is wrong with him, bro?
That nigga Trey dumb. That's how you know he don't play no games. GTA
most games with guns have fucking weapon wheels. Like
even Zelda pretty much has a weapon wheel.
Word. He made it seem like weapon wheels was some like antiquated mechanic that's not used no more or some shit. I'm like, bro, you're retarded.
You're a fucking idiot.
Oh my god.
Hold on,
make a dumbass video how to switch his newer tech or some shit.
Yeah, he did.
Newer tech.
You know what I told him? I said I'd rather have a 980 Ti than a 1050.
It was just dumb, dog. Like, who cares?
J-Main just sent me an article. Microsoft has been confirmed as a member of the panel, and the company's digital numbers are included in the Xbox ranked titles, but for this month only, not yet factored into top line reporting.
Oh, so this month they got okay.
So they're doing it for 1 month?
The month that just came out, or the next month?
I don't probably it might be next month. I don't know, but why would they only do it for 1 month?
They testing it, man.
They're testing it. It's like they're testing it.
But what'd you say, Smooth?
I didn't say anything.
No, that was Smooth.
No, why would they do it this month and not like the month that Gears came out or something? You know?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Like,
nothing came out. Gears didn't flop to see if Gears.
I know that, but I mean, it just seems weird to do it on a month that you had no games exclusively coming out on your
flop like a motherfucker.
That's true. But they had the Voodoo Vents come out. Well, that's this month.
Really flop.
Voodoo Vents.
That joint came out of nowhere too. They ain't even really announced that joint.
That's an old game. They just
remastered.
Yeah, I seen that bullshit. Who playing that?
Playing it.
Yeah, Smooth did a video overview on that, I believe.
It must got easy achievements or something.
I just played it because it was a platformer.
Okay, there you go. Oh yeah, Smooth, congratulations. I heard you beat Recore as well.
Yeah, I'd be happy to announce that. Am I the only one on this a part of Weapon Wheel that has that game complete? You know, I did something. BG didn't do it.
Oh shit. Okay. Talk Smooth.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yo, my nigga, you could brag about that all day.
Yeah, he was on Twitter going nuts off that. Arsenal was roasting him.
Why was Arsenal? That's what I'm confused. Where did Arsenal come from? I don't understand why he was.
Yo, matter of fact, Smooth, since you opened that door, let's talk about. I heard you're not the best bot no more, dog.
That's why dude, when I was jumping in this podcast, I seen like I had like 48 notifications on Twitter. I'm like, what is this for? But apparently he took 4 games that he like beat. He made sure to include Voodoo Vent since it came out a couple of days ago. He took 4 select games. I think that he has more achievements than me, or let's say if he beat it on like the hardest difficulty that I didn't.
You talking about Arsenal?
Yeah. Okay. I'm the best bot now, or something like that. Even though he carefully select games.
We know you don't beat no games.
So y'all got murder people. What's going on?
He pretty much picked like 3 games that came out this year for Xbox.
No, he didn't.
Last year.
Okay, what were the games?
Yeah, I from one of the achievements, like one of them was Gears Ultimate Edition. And I think maybe one of them was either Halo 5, possibly if he showed either legendary stats.
He showed you Xbox games.
But he said like 4. It was 4. I mean, there's more than 4 Xbox games that I beat.
But he beat them on the hardest difficulty. He was showing it on the hardest difficulty.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, his thing is
he was saying that he's the best bot until further notice.
No, he was saying that because he felt some type of way that I beat Recore and he didn't. So that's why that
came out. You got online and started bragging about.
Yeah, he started bragging about.
I've been doing that for every game I beat, though. Like, why? Like, I don't understand that. I've been doing that's why
Arsenal likes to fuck with you, though.
Yeah, he just fucking with you, bro.
I was getting mad at you because you beat games. Are you fucking serious?
You get mad at me for bragging about the
No, I get mad at you.
You was bragging about Recore, so he showed you the other games that you didn't beat. That's all. Like
no, he didn't show. He only showed 1 game that I didn't beat, and that was Voodoo Vince because it just came out because I went back to Recore. It was only one game on that list that I didn't beat.
He showed you games that you didn't beat on hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell him.
I mean, I beat him on the difficulty before hard. The normal man. Like Halo is
he just had a BG moment, right?
Halo, I did heroic. Gears of War, I did fucking
if you don't beat Halo on Legendary, you're not playing.
Oh,
you beat Halo in co-op on the hardest difficulty, sir.
Oh, so what?
Exposed?
Nah.
Fucking
hey, man, you gotta solo that, bro. You gotta solo that, bro.
I'm not gonna use this feature. We're
No.
gonna give you these features in this game, but you can't use it,
dog.
I gotta solo that, bro.
Nah.
You can't use co-op and then
bro, if you don't play Halo on Legendary, you really didn't play it.
Oh shit.
See, you guys in these fucking rules again. Like
the game is so casual.
Let me just clear out this Arsenal thing right quick because he be doing some sly shit, right? I get nothing on Twitter other just pointing out that I beat Record, which I tend to do every time I beat a game. I tweet it out. This is number this. I beat the game, right?
Who'd you get that from? Okay, keep it moving.
I ain't get it from your ass.
You did get it from me. You got it from me. I'm the only one that was.
You ain't been being shit, so how can I copy something?
I was the only one. I've been doing that shit for the past like 3 years. Stop it.
3 years? Nigga, I only been following you since last year.
I've been doing it again too.
Well, I'm working. I'm trying to get Arsenal.
Get Arsenal in here because Arsenal be doing.
He in the chat. He
gonna cook you, bro. He might cook you, bro.
He can't cook me. Arsenal.
I don't know. Okay.
He has like this temper with me or something like that. I don't know what I do to get him upset, but the whole game thing, I don't know where it came from. Like I said, I teased BG a little bit about Recore, but the whole thing about I'm the best bot now. It's like. Well, wow, he beat 4 games on 3 games on the hard because Voodoo Vince I don't think have a difficulty level.
Who the hell is playing Voodoo Vince?
Arsenal apparently.
Everybody in that 20 minutes.
Yeah, the Xbox
Everybody. I mean, what else they got to play, Bond? What the fuck?
The City Skylines just came out for Xbox. How's that going for you, Smooth?
Dog shit.
No,
Smooth got that.
There's a lot of people in my friends that's playing that.
Here's another question I have for you. I'm genuinely curious of this. Why did you buy that game now?
I didn't buy the game. My game share. It was bought and it was on my hard drive. So I was like, cool.
I was about to say because if you
I would have bought it on PC if I was.
Thank you. That's what I was about to say. Moving on. Continue.
Well, I'm working on getting Arsenal in here. You know,
so he's never going to show up.
No, he in
the chat.
Arsenal definitely be ducking the podcast.
Oh no, he's saying he's busy with his wife and kids. So
he be on Twitter and all that. He in the chat.
He be everywhere. He be everywhere. And he be there.
This is the first time I seen him in the chat.
Wait a minute, whoa.
And he play his game, so he ain't that damn.
So you say he don't want no smoke for real, Smooth? That's what you saying?
You no free smoke.
Man.
Like I said, Arsenal's going to remain in this comfy spot, and he won't show up.
Safe space.
Safe space.
Yeah, you better be careful.
Hey, he said you ain't ready for that attention, bro. What's up?
What?
Oh man, this is crazy.
You say you gonna keep the fade, bro? That's what he's saying.
Hold on, were you on Twitter bragging about beating Record?
Yes, that's what started it.
Oh, okay. Like he just was like neutral. Like I just said, I beat it. They attacked me.
No. He shot at all of us on the web. He was like, "Oh, I'm the only one on the web."
I said, but what does that have to do with Arsenal though?
He likes to mess with you because get baited. That's what it is.
He said you call yourself the best bot, but you ain't really playing.
I don't know.
You know, Arsenal Xbox guy. I don't think Arsenal feeling that best bot shit when you ain't really about that best bot life.
That's what he's saying.
So now everybody wants to be the best bot. Yeah.
No, Randall Thor is the best spot. There's no debate about it.
You say Arsenal ain't no bot last week?
Oh yeah,
he got mad as fuck.
You ain't no bot. You ain't no bot.
Yeah, you did start with Arsenal saying that though.
You ain't no bot.
You mad as shit, man.
Oh man.
I don't like it. I don't like this whole like I'm the best bot now. I'm the good best bot. I don't care if you guys wanted it. Why weren't you bots when being a bot was a fucking bad thing?
It's still a bad thing.
You wasn't shooting with him when he was in the gym. Tell him,
You said when it was a bad thing.
Yeah, being a bot ain't necessarily a good thing, bro.
It ain't an honor.
That shit ain't cleaned up yet. It ain't cleaned up yet.
I beat more Xbox games than most of y'all fucking bots.
Whoa.
You ain't beat Record.
I didn't beat that trash. I ain't gonna lie. I did not beat that garbage.
You didn't buy that? You ain't buy that, right?
Nah, I played it though. When I was game sharing with the dude. What's his name? He got that weak ass podcast. What's his name?
How you game sharing?
He got a weak ass podcast. What are you talking about?
What's the nigga name?
Kofi?
Yeah, Kofi. We was back when he was cool.
Back when
Shout out to Kofi, man.
What did he do that made him not cool?
He a fuck nigga, man. That's all I gotta say.
You used the man for games and you call him.
Nah, man. We were cool back then, man.
I thought we was working on this, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, I ain't got no, he is what he is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. He was talking greasy, man. I would smack the shit out of him if he was in front of me, man. That's all I got.
He did apologize to you, though. He did apologize to you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Just a week ago.
Yeah, I forgot. Shout out to Kofi, man. He did apologize.
God damn, man.
I'm not a bully, man. I accept your apology, Kofi.
There you go. Shout out to Kofi.
Shout out to Kofi, man. Damn, Jimmy, why you ain't tell me? I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's why I had to stop you.
You got beef with
This nigga forgot.
I was like, hold up, I still fuck with you or not? I can't remember.
How you forget you got beef with a nigga, man?
No, I did. Forgot he did. He reached out. My bad, man. Hey, shout out to Kofi, man.
I can't remember if I like this nigga.
All right, just forget the first part of it. All right, there we go.
He a real hood nigga. I can't remember if I like this nigga or not.
Yeah, forget about that, man. I forgot. Shout out to Kofi, man. Salute.
God damn it, man.
Yeah, I believe. I guess Bond wants to bring me up on some false allegations.
Hold on, I want to bring you up on charges for what?
False allegations of what?
You said you wanted to bring me up on charges. Oh, you wrote that.
No false allegations. Is you clearly having no taste in gaming.
Oh, this nigga is not an RPG. He's the
that too, yeah.
BG is the RPG guy for now on. All right.
I want a T-shirt that says I'm an RPG guy.
Yeah, RPG guy. BG is the biggest RPG fraud.
How far are you? How far are you in Persona 5, BG?
I didn't even put the disc in yet.
How far are you in Final Fantasy 15, BG?
I didn't start it yet.
Oh man!
Hey, you didn't start Final Fantasy? What you
RPGs? This nigga. What RPG have you played this year?
But hold on. I have like 8 games that I haven't started yet, so I don't see your point.
What RPG game?
But you called yourself an RPG guy.
I never said that. If y'all can find that quote.
What do you mean you never called
it? No, you did say that. You did say that.
I said I play RPGs.
Bond? You said I'm an RPG guy.
No, you said you were an RPG
guy. You did say that.
This has been a running joke for like months now.
Bond brainwashed y'all niggas. I said I play RPGs. Bond put the tagline RPG.
No, you actually said
come on.
I never said
rewind. First of all, I'm the one that kicked this off, right? Because I brought up you screaming and hollering at that Final Fantasy reveal when it was fake. It was fake. Because you're not an RPG guy.
Okay.
You said you were, and you sat here and argued how you was this RPG
I said
guy.
I play RPGs, and I beat the game several times.
I remember you saying I'm an RPG guy. I remember that. I remember that too.
I beat Final Fantasy and several other Final Fantasies several times. So I don't.
You didn't beat the first 6 Final Fantasies. We found that out. You were frauding
because I didn't go back and play them. No, I didn't.
Wasn't you around when it was out? No. Oh, you're a 3D game.
I was around, but at that point, I didn't get into them.
Listen, you claim to be an RPG dude.
I said I play. I definitely play RPGs.
You don't.
I do.
What you beat this year?
What RPG you beat this year? I beat an RPG. So I don't know what y'all definition of an
RPG you beat this year?
I beat RPG. What's your definition?
Horizon. That ain't no RPG.
What's your definition? See, this is what I'm fucked up about, right? This is what I'm fucked up about. Hold on. Let me speak. This is where you frauds start like twisting definitions and shit.
Okay.
Because all of a sudden, in the beginning, it was you can't like Horizon if you don't like Witcher because it's an RPG.
None of us said that.
Now, no, but I'm talking about the general
Horizon is
now all of a sudden. On April 23rd, Horizon's not an RPG now. When it was an RPG before.
Is it Horizon RPG?
Is it not? Or is it an RPG?
It's a Western RPG.
Horizon is an RPG.
No, that shit is an action adventure game.
It don't got a lot of...
That shit is an action adventure game with some light RPG elements. That shit is not an RPG.
Okay, but y'all niggas keep changing the shit.
No, that's what it is. It's an action adventure game.
Oh my god.
RPG is The Witcher. The Witcher is RPG. Listen, The Witcher is RPG. Persona is RPG. Final Fantasy is RPG, not fucking Horizon.
The people disagree with you. They say it's an RPG.
I think it's an
action RPG.
It's an action RPG.
Man,
it's different types of RPG.
It's still an RPG.
Is Borderlands an RPG? They saying Borderlands is an RPG.
Yeah.
I beat Borderlands.
Yeah, it's an RPG.
It's a Western RPG, yeah.
I beat in Borderlands.
It's a first-person RPG.
I want to know what traditional RPG you have been beating.
Wait.
Okay,
did you just call yourself an RPG guy named Borderlands?
Yo, he hasn't beat no traditional RPG.
I'm asking y'all.
No, you're not wrong in saying that it is an RPG, but
people in the comment section things are RPG because y'all saying what's not and not RPG.
No, it is an RPG, but like, come on, you got like one dude saying like, oh yeah, I beat like Chrono Trigger, and you got another dude saying I beat Borderlands. Like,
okay, and I'm just going based off of what y'all said.
Games you beat like Persona, Final Fantasy. That is what I see as RPG, not this action shit.
So you said like JRPGs is what you said.
How many Fire Emblems you've beaten, BJ?
Yeah, he mean just a regular RPG without a mixed genre.
Remember I named all the RPGs he didn't beat: Chrono Trigger, Secret of Evermore, Beyond Oasis.
Side, you never beat Chrono Trigger?
We quite close.
Oh, God.
Ogre, did you beat Ogre Battle?
We had this exact same conversation before, and I stated everything I beat.
And then when you say you was RPG guy,
how you only beat Chrono Cross but not Trigger?
We already talked about this exact conversation.
I don't think
you had an explanation on why you ain't beat Chrono Trigger.
We had this exact conversation. Like,
the verdict is guilty. Move on.
Hold on. If I'm not an RPG guy.
Listen, y'all still changing the fact that all of a sudden Horizon is not an RPG.
No, it's an RPG.
No, we said it was.
I don't think that's an RPG to me.
Y'all clearly said Horizon was an RPG.
Horizon
just last month.
We said it is.
That shit is an action adventure game, dog.
Okay, but y'all changing it now. That's my point.
No,
because
that's not an RPG.
This is the exact thing that people held over my head, right? They said you cannot like Horizon since you don't like The Witcher, and they are the same game.
I've been said they weren't the same game.
Hold on. Now that I platinum Horizon's not an RPG. Get the fuck out of here.
First of all, I never said that was an RPG.
Now that I platinum it, they flipping shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Horizon is an action adventure game.
Okay, but y'all can't flip this shit now.
I never said it was RPG.
Okay, but everybody else did. And now when I platinum a RPG that's quote unquote just like The Witcher, now it's not an RPG because it suits y'all argument. So y'all can't say shit to me.
Bro, I never said Horizon was not an RPG, so you take that up with heart 8.
That is not a role-playing game.
All right, see, y'all niggas can't even agree what an RPG is. So
I think they both give you an L.
Y'all niggas figure it out.
I'm more on a like a traditional RPG. I'm talking about like a Persona, shit like that. Those are like real RPGs to me. I feel like this. If I can play it and beat it, it ain't a real RPG. That's how I feel.
But didn't you beat The Witcher?
Yes, I did beat The Witcher. I did. I beat The Witcher. And all the DLC.
Okay.
But what you say, Jack Move, JRPG?
Yeah, why were you playing that on a mad easy mode too, BG? Like, come on, play some Death March.
Why am I going to up the difficulty on a game I do
he
not
was
give a
playing
fuck
on
about?
a normal difficulty and talking about
I had a literal countdown on my wall of when I was going
No. The problem is you was talking about how easy it was.
No. I was never bragging about how easy.
No, hold on, time out. You killed a couple bandits and you was like, this is hard.
He got hit 3 consecutive times by a wolf, and I'm like, why isn't he dead?
What's happening? People were making up all the fucking rationalization because they can't face the fact that I don't like The Witcher. So all these fucking mouth breathers started making up all these excuses of why I don't like it. They're like, oh, it's too hard for BG.
Hey,
the nigga who chases hard games won't play The Witcher because it's like, how absurd does that fucking sound?
Don't chase hard games.
That's retarded.
Hold on, if you chase hard games, why are you still ducking Rainbow Six?
Here we go.
That has nothing to do with difficulty. I didn't play Rainbow Six because I didn't like the concept of the game. I'm not gonna play a hard game. I'm not gonna play a hard game I don't like just because it's hard. That's fucking retarded.
Oh, you didn't beat Dead Space 2 on the hardest difficulty.
I never finished it.
No, that shit was hard for real.
I lost my save.
Oh, okay.
I lost my save. I beat Dark Souls 3. I beat Bloodborne. I beat Neo. Like, I have no problem going back and beating Dark Souls 2. Let's be clear. I have no problem doing that.
Well, I mean, you can't beat Dead Space 2 on the hardest difficulty.
You said Dead Space 2?
Dead Space 2. You can't beat that on hardest difficulty.
I'm willing to bet money on that shit.
I'm willing to bet money too.
I got 95% of the trophies in that. That's the only one
I do too. I can't beat that. I can't beat that shit.
But I did. I almost like went for it. But and like there was a guy, and yeah, there was like a certain way they said you should save it at part on level 3, then level 13, and then 20, some shit like that.
Hold on, so you didn't lose your save, you died.
What are you talking about? On Dead Space?
You were bringing up what parts you should have saved on, so you didn't actually lose your.
He got Dark Souls mixed up with Dead
Space. No. Are y'all talking about Dark Souls?
No, I'm talking about Dead Space 2.
He thought you were talking about Dark Souls at first.
Dark Souls 2, I lost my save. Dead Space 2, I didn't go for that last trophy.
I know you didn't.
Okay.
You can't beat that on hardest difficulty.
Okay. Did you? I think I can, but I
can't either. I can't do it.
I think I can.
You want to bet?
I'm willing to bet too.
The game right now, but I mean,
Dead Space 2 is on PC. You got it.
I don't know if listen, I really do believe I could go for it, but I don't know if I really want to put in that time right now. That's literally me. Like I got like 8 games right now, new games that I haven't even touched yet. So do I really want to spend that time on Dead Space 2?
Hold on, what new games you got? Because I'm like struggling for games right now. Like what you got?
Let me open up my list.
Because I'm like, I ain't been really playing no games because it ain't shit to play. I've been playing multiplayer, but I'm talking about like a single player game, like games to beat.
Games right now that's still on my list to beat. Halo Wars. Halo Wars 2.
I'm not interested.
Mr. Shifty, Persona 5, Kingdom Hearts, Ghost Recon Wildlands, Sniper Elite 4, Nier Automata, Zero. Those are all games that I have.
I ain't interested in none of those goddamn games.
Hey, Outlast 2 this Tuesday though.
I haven't been able to get to none of those games yet, so I don't feel like I want to spend time trying to beat Dead Space 2 when I got all this list to do.
I know I won't like Persona 5. I'm not even going to attempt that. It's not going to happen.
I think you'll like it, man.
I don't like turn-based RPGs.
But the story, man, like I don't understand why people think it's some weirdo shit. This is a very
I heard that story.
Holy shit!
I mean, we done had some highly acclaimed RPGs that people skipped out on. I don't know what's going on.
Like I was playing this game probably like for 5 hours last night with my girlfriend, and my boy was chilling out, and his girlfriend was watching, and
you just had to make sure that you wasn't by yourself. He had to make sure he wasn't by himself. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just let me finish. I'm sorry. My only friend's not a bunch of 4K TVs, but regardless, my boy's girl, like the story of the characters are that good. Like she was like enthralled. Like she could not wait for me to beat the first boss, who was like one of the most despicable characters ever. Like this dude is like abusing like the track team, the volleyball team, sexually harassing chicks, beating the fuck out of dudes, beating the fuck out of chicks. Yeah, he straight told one student to call the other girl to his office just so he could sexually assault her. He told one chick that, if you're not coming over to sleep with me, then your best friend's not gonna have a spot on my team. He was fucking with these kids so bad, the one chick jumped off the roof and tried to kill herself.
Jesus, that's spoiler alert.
Yeah, like this dude was like on some Sandusky shit, but was mad open about it. Like, you can't fuck with me. I run shit.
So
you want to tell more of the story?
So is Horizon a RPG or not?
We said yes.
Yeah.
Look,
Hard8 doesn't agree. So
what they saying is, BG, you should be playing. I don't know.
If you're an RPG guy, you should be playing Persona 5 right now.
More in-depth RPGs.
I haven't even played games that like I'm interested yet. Like, so, like, I just named you my backlog. I'm not dodging Persona 5. Like, I've had Ghost Recon Wildlands for like 2 weeks and I haven't been able to get to it yet.
Why are you buying games you can't play?
I plan to get to it, but shit comes up.
Was Kingdom Hearts a serious RPG or not?
I got Kingdom Hearts. I started that. And I already beat Kingdom Hearts the first one.
Kingdom Hearts game. We gonna go to Disneyland next?
I ain't running around with a big ass.
So I mean, y'all can't downplay that and say it's not an RPG.
No, that game is trash.
I mean, I
thought it was RPG.
I don't know what it. I ain't playing no game with a big ass.
Wait, Persona is good, but Kingdom Hearts is trash.
Who the hell wants to play with Donald Duck and Goofy?
Why you want to play as an emo teenager?
I'm sorry. When was any of my characters emo in this game? None of my characters I'm playing with are emo. You enjoy Kingdom Hearts? One of my characters plays sports.
Oh god, here we go.
You like Kingdom Hearts over fucking
You said one of my characters plays sports.
You proud of shit.
BG, what is your main issue with The Witcher, BG?
It's boring. The combat is boring to me.
Chicks ain't thick enough. That girl will be
further uninteresting. It's one of the things I don't understand. Like when y'all like, especially Bond and these Witcher fanboys, like y'all make it seem, y'all talk about Witcher how y'all talk about PC. Y'all never name none of the flaws. Like this fucking game is clunky as shit. The movement is really low.
Think it's clunky at all.
The character facial animations are kind of.
If you're calling that game clunky, Souls games are absolutely robotic. Then
they can be. I'm not denying that. But like, at least those are fun to me.
So you're making fun of a game to be clunky, but a robotic game is fun. Okay, I got you.
The combat is fun though.
Why can't you get into the story of an RPG game?
Bro, Hardy, did you watch him play? All he does is roll and hit. He doesn't block. He doesn't parry. He wasn't even locking on. He wasn't even locking on half.
No,
he doesn't use any signs. He doesn't lock on. Oh, the combat sucks. I'm too lazy to know how to fight.
Oh, you can't make it seem like I don't know how to like block and roll. That's pretty much all the Souls games are.
He's not.
It's not like I'm incapable. I don't care about this game.
Right, he's not
doing all this.
You saying you were phoning it in is what you saying.
Yeah, like I'm just trying to. I'm literally just counting down the minutes. I do not give a fuck.
The combat sucks, but I just won't use any of the more advanced techniques.
People say it's boring though. I don't see that. I enjoyed the story. I don't get it
because they have peanut-sized brains and they can't comprehend.
It take a little while to pick up.
It
take a little while to pick up. I don't think he got the patience for that.
Like it took like 2 hours for me.
It took me like about 4 or 5.
After 16 hours, I'm like, my nigga, 16 hours.
The fact that Rev could come back to find that game after initially hating it and think it's the best game like ever just shows.
Somebody said BG was using a silver sword against dogs.
Oh shit!
I assume that's incorrect.
I don't understand these niggas, right? If I just said I am counting down minutes where I don't have to play this, why the fuck do you think I'm investing in knowing anything about this game, what works and what doesn't? I don't give a fuck. Why do you think I'm gonna look at
but you didn't realize why you got two different swords?
I should use this thing. I don't care. Why do you think I'm gonna invest in the time to know?
Triggered.
Like, I don't get it. Like,
hey, just don't listen to BG when it comes to RPGs.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna invest in knowing everything about a game I don't give a fuck about. Makes sense.
I didn't like Horizon. I didn't like the story. Story was boring. It's okay. Okay story. Horizon. I beat it though.
Oh man.
Yeah. Don't point out like the Witcher flaws. Like that shit is clunky. The facial animations really ain't that great. These niggas
as opposed to what game?
Opposed to several other games.
I mean, it's an open world, so they had to balance it out. Everything don't look good in The Witcher 3, but it looks good.
You played Mass Effect Andromeda, they're leagues ahead of that.
You said the environment was trash on Witcher.
Son, let me be real with you.
I don't agree.
That environment doesn't look good to me.
Was you playing on ultra settings?
I was playing at 1440p max.
All right, I don't think the environment looks bad. But then again, I got fucking mods and shit on my shit, so.
Yeah, so I mean, listen, man. Like, and there's a lot of people that felt the way I felt, but like, they feel like they can't say nothing because all these Witcher fanboys, you don't like the game is because of a whole bunch of other fucking reasons besides you don't like it. You had niggas saying like I bought the game just to shit on it. Like, yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. I mean, based on the other shit you like, I just don't know why you don't like that.
Okay, BG, we just know you don't have taste.
Sure. I mean, you could say that, but like we pretty much buy, as far as like every other game, we pretty much buy the same stuff.
I don't know about that. I don't be playing all these like walking simulators like you do.
I pretty much buy and beat all the games you beat. Pretty much.
So far behind.
The only thing I don't play that you play is like,
Did you beat Zelda? Did you buy Zelda?
No.
I was about to say, Bond ain't been playing a lot of console games lately.
So why?
That's true. Bond is far behind when it comes to games completed compared to me.
Oh, yeah, because look, every game I'm picking, I'm playing. I'm dropping 100 hours into. So you guys will beat me. There's no denying that.
Like we both like Deus Ex. I don't really because you always be a year behind with games, so I can't keep up.
I bought Deus Ex when it came out.
Okay, that was an exception.
Day
Everything
one.
else is like a year old when you get it.
Oh, I got Zelda day one. I got Persona week one. Like, what are you talking about, man?
You got Zelda day one?
Yes.
You was dodging egg. You seem like
BG cooking up another loaf? What's going on?
Oh my god.
No, Bond do be behind him when it comes to games.
Yeah, he's chilling in the back.
Look, when I don't buy 12 games at a time like BG. I buy one game at a time. I play. I beat it. I go to the next game. BG buys 12 games. You play that yet? No. You play that yet? No. You play like, what's the point of spending all that money?
I can't help it if I have a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be on sale by the time you get around to it.
By the time you get around to it, it's gonna be half price or even way less.
I get it, and I think like, oh, I'm gonna have time to get to it, and then life happens.
So you're a gold chain gamer.
Remember when he bought the Wii U and said, I was like, why did you buy it when there's no games? Where he's like, oh, good games will come out. I'm like, well, why don't you buy it when good games come out? He sold it before any games came out that he wanted.
I waited like a whole year. That's why. But the point is, niggas tried to bring me up on charges, but can't do it.
You're guilty.
not at all.
If you're brought up on charges of being a fake ass RPG guy, then you're guilty, nigga. Guilty is charged.
How?
You are not an RPG.
See, y'all still didn't define what an RPG guy is. That's number one.
Person that plays RPGs.
It's a guy that would have been playing Persona 5 already.
Oh, really?
It's a guy that would have beat Final Fantasy 15 already.
That's what it is?
It's a guy that would have beat Chrono Trigger.
That's what it is? Really, you gonna hold me on something I didn't do like 15 years ago?
It's one of the most highly acclaimed RPGs ever, and you never beat it?
I beat Horizon. That's the RPG that they told me, just like The Witcher.
That's like me
I beat Neo.
I
beat Neo. Is that not an RPG?
So being on that, I beat Horizon and Bloodborne. Can I consider myself an RPG guy? I beat The Witcher.
Like I said, I never said I was an RPG guy. I said I play RPG.
No,
you said it, bro.
Y'all gonna have to find the tapes. Then.
Somebody gonna pull it up, bro.
Even if I did say it, I play RPGs, so I don't see what the
Your reaction to Final Fantasy is started all.
I understand is like why because you don't like certain RPGs. It's like you don't like the whole genre. Like
you weren't even willing. The thing is, you weren't even willing to give one of the most critically acclaimed games of all time a chance.
I don't give a fuck about critically acclaimed. I
just said you didn't even give it a chance
on Metacritic or some shit.
BG, when we name some of the top RPGs of all time, you never played them.
Okay,
that makes you not a real RPG.
And you're talking about games like, for one thing, you're talking about games like 15 years ago when
it don't fucking matter. You were gaming.
Because that's like you're saying you're a fighting guy. You never played.
You got to consider the fact that like 15 years ago, I obviously didn't have the power to buy every game I wanted like I do now.
You had the dude downstairs with the trench coat and the king. You had the nigga downstairs that wear flip-flops with socks.
Like I said, I beat Legend of Dragoon. That was an RPG I played back then. At that age, I wasn't able to get every game I wanted. The certain games
did you not have friends you could borrow games from?
What?
This nigga full of shit. That's full of shit.
Why are you making it seem like this nigga I was cool with had every fucking game though? Like this nigga wasn't a fucking library. He had certain games also.
I'm not gonna lie. There was one guy down the street. His dad had everything. I'd be borrowing games like a motherfucker.
I had a couple friends that had everything.
Okay, but I didn't.
Like this dude's dad literally, I swear he literally had 500 games. And I hated this kid, but I pretended to be his friend so I could borrow games.
I mean, who's the dad? Is I
think we all had a friend that pretty much got anything they wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
I never had that friend.
We never had a friend that got anything he wanted.
There was always one dude that had every fucking
I never had that friend.
There's always that one dude that
I ain't had no friend.
I never had no friend that they had.
No, I take it back.
Y'all niggas ain't go outside.
They didn't have friends. You guys been social.
Hold on. First of all, time out. as being a kid and a gamer, when you're in school, you didn't meet not one motherfucker that get everything.
No.
I just remember they had a lot of fucking Genesis games.
I find that hard to believe, dog.
I know.
That get everything? No. My friends did not have it like that.
In school, you never met not one person.
Yeah,
that
there's always
got
a
every
one
fucking
kid,
thing.
man.
No. Maybe this nigga existed, but I ain't know.
And that's the point. How not when you're a gamer? Like as a kid, I knew everybody that was in the fucking game.
I knew a whole bunch of kids that were gamers that got certain things, but I never knew no nigga that had everything.
Wow.
I bless that nigga, but none of my friends' parents was like that.
The hoods of Brooklyn.
When I was in school, it was always a few dudes that got every fucking thing they wanted.
Or had an older brother that had them.
Had all the consoles,
kid.
all the games. Like in school, because there's so many different kids, you're going to at least meet one person that
And you would borrow a game and not give it back. All of that. Yeah.
Hey, like that's crazy.
My nigga, I went to school in Brownsville, so.
No, you was at that nigga house with that trench coat all day. That's the problem.
He came out like Ving Rhames on Baby Boy one day. Kid went
anyway, anyway, like I said, I played certain RPGs, and I just don't get the logic because, you know.
Some of the best RPGs ever you never played, BJ.
Because somebody doesn't like one RPG, then he don't likes the whole genre. I don't get that logic either, but.
No, if you're a real RPG guy, you would have played some of the best RPGs ever.
Just didn't have the chance to. I probably would have.
No bullshit.
Okay.
So your parents ain't buy you no games.
I never said that. I said they didn't buy me every game.
Okay, so when they bought you a game, why was none of them like Chrono Trigger or Secret of Evermore, shit like that? Ogre Man.
For one thing, like my parents wasn't the type that would buy me like games like once a month.
But they would buy your game though.
This would actually be pretty like seldomly at that time. So even though like there's a lot of games I want, like if I know I'm not gonna get a game till a fucking while from now, and since the last time they bought me a game, there's like a fucking 100 games that came out, like.
BG, just tell us you had no friends and you couldn't play games. That's all.
Oh man!
And an RPG back then would be something.
I'm just saying, like
you would get the most hours.
Well, first of all, Bond, your childhood came from a storybook, so I ain't.
That's why my storybook has all those games from my past, still, right? Exactly. Keep that low.
We don't believe your fabrication.
Part 8, when somebody had Super Nintendo, where would you play Sega at your boy's house? When somebody had Sega, you play Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Hold on.
That's how it worked.
Hold on, BG. Did you get Mario RPG?
Yeah.
Wow. So you got Mario RPG over Chrono Trigger.
I rented that, to be honest, but I beat it. I rented it and beat it.
Oh, you didn't buy it.
What does that sound?
Hold on. So you left Chrono Trigger on the shelf, but rented Mario RPG.
Like I said, what years did those come out though? I don't believe they came out in the same year.
Nigga, you was gaming. It doesn't matter when it came out.
Nigga, you talking about shit? Do you know what age you're talking about? You're acting like my recollection of shit I did when I was between 5 and 10 is immaculate.
Listen,
you gotta remember, I was younger than you, my nigga. Listen, so you had more access to this shit.
No. Time out. What I'm saying is that being an RPG guy, you would think you would get a top RPG like Chrono Trigger over something like Mario RPG.
My nigga, I don't remember those exact days what I was thinking when I was fucking that age. So
okay, it was so long ago. My bad.
It was a real long time ago.
Having friends.
I can remember my childhood, but you can't remember yours.
You were older than me though.
It don't matter. I can remember.
That would make it more difficult to remember.
You remember more shit when you get older.
I can remember the first time I played Nintendo, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so you remember like all your gaming experiences on all.
I don't remember like every last one. I can't say I remember every last one, but I damn sure remember a lot of that shit.
Okay, I don't remember every game I beat. I don't remember a lot of that shit.
You ain't an RPG guy. That's the bottom line.
That leaves some
real
say so.
RPG guy.
I'll say so.
You're not.
Okay.
So stop screaming at RPG events.
My bad. I don't remember every game I played when I was 6 and 7.
You will remember Chrono Trigger.
My fault. You're right.
Okay. Right. Cool.
So like I said, not guilty because y'all got no case.
Nah, you're guilty, dog. You already pled guilty.
You're not an RPG guy. You're guilty.
Yeah, I got no case. So I played RPGs. That's all I can tell you. Did I play every single RPG? Nope. but I beat several of them. Beat a good amount of them. Probably beat more than niggas in the comment section.
Always a retarded nigga in the comment.
I'm good with that.
But you know what? That's cool. Be retarded.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Everybody didn't have the same childhood. Nigga, we all play games as a fucking childhood.
Okay.
We are gamers. That's what we're talking about here.
Okay.
I remember most of the good games I played as a child. Definitely.
Okay. Well, you had habits to support your funding, so, you know.
As a child, I was
why weren't you delivering papers or something, BG?
You say you selling coke as a kid.
Grass. Yeah, I was selling crack as a damn child. 7 years old on a fucking corner.
I did not grow up in the suburbs, my nigga. We ain't delivering papers in Brownsville.
Hey, look.
We ain't cutting grass in Brownsville.
I was delivering papers, shoveling snow, cutting grass. By age 11, I was umpiring.
Nigga, you grew up in Betsyville, nigga. What?
Oh, my fault. You got to take opportunities and utilize them.
Hey, you grew up in Mayberry, motherfucker.
My nigga, you deliver somebody paper, they might put a gun to your head. Like, man, I'm cutting out.
Word.
I didn't grow up where you grew up.
In a house, though, right, BG?
What?
Y'all lived in a house, right? A single family.
My nigga, I lived in an apartment until I was like 16.
Oh, all right. No, I'm not 36 years old. Where the fuck y'all get that shit from? Not yet. I will be. Fuck.
All I hear is excuses, and I didn't have friends that had games.
Okay.
Man.
What book you read to get your friends, Bond?
Oh, the book of going outside.
Okay.
Enjoying the world. the book of going outside.
Okay.
Jesus.
And all these imaginary experiences you found.
Oh, yeah. The world outdoors is imaginary.
Yeah. We don't believe these niggas like you. We don't.
The world past the corner store is imaginary.
These niggas like you because we don't even like you.
I bet you believe all those trophies and game balls.
We don't even like
fake too.
I find it hard to believe niggas like you.
I won all those medals, game balls, and trophies by myself, 1-on-9 in baseball.
I played with you. They didn't like you.
I threw the ball. I caught the ball. I fielded the ball. I hit the ball. I did everything myself.
Gave you a wedgie, nigga. Shut up.
I did everything myself.
We can't even tolerate you over the internet. These niggas ain't super lunch table with you.
BG, this guy and everyone outside.
Okay.
I mean, I knew you grew up when I tell you don't go past the corner store, but you can go past it now, BG.
Okay. Well,
just make sure you get on that persona. I mean, I don't know why you buying RPGs when you're not going to play them.
Okay. Cool story, bro.
Okay.
Hold on. Do we have any more topics?
Rystar patron asked, is there a better rivalry besides besides Mario and Sonic?
It's not a rivalry. It's a one-sided ass kicking.
Not no more. It used to be, but not no more.
Gaming rivalry? No, not really.
Rivalry.
Do we got any more Patreon questions? Hold on.
You said Call of Duty and Battlefield. That's pretty good.
Read the question again, BG, because you were skipping words. Read the whole question.
Do you think there?
And if you need to invert to reading, then do that. If you need to read from right to left, do it, nigga. Read the shit right, goddamn.
No, nigga, I wasn't reading. I memorized the question and then I.
Can you read the fucking question so we can answer it right?
Can you stop shouting? Why are you always yelling?
I'm not shouting, goddamn it. I'm talking.
Why are you always yelling?
Hold on, I'm shouting. You're supposed to be from the hood, but I'm shouting.
Why are you always yelling?
You know how hood niggas talk.
It says, do you think there is a better rivalry besides Mario and Sonic?
Okay. Damn.
Currently or of all time?
I think he's talking about all time.
Or he means all time.
All time, I think Quake versus UT is the best rivalry.
Super Nintendo versus Sega Genesis.
Is he talking about just mascots or gaming franchises?
He meant characters. Did he have the word characters, PG?
He did not use the word characters. He just gave those examples of characters, my nigga.
Right.
Okay.
Right, cool.
I mean, you could say maybe Crash and Spyro, but that wasn't really.
That wasn't a rivalry though, was it?
Yeah, it was more like a
They played for the same team. Shit.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat slaughtered Street Fighter. I just want to tell you that.
I doubt that, seeing as
it didn't
exist in Japan at all.
Well, not right now. Well, I'm just saying, and I don't know about fucking Japan, nigga. I'm talking about in the States. In the United States, when Mortal Kombat came out, those Street Fighter machines was butt naked. That's what I'm saying. They was butt naked. Nobody was on them. Let's be real.
Stop.
You was at the arcade, wasn't you?
Yeah, we had arcades around
Who
here.
was playing Street Fighter when Mortal Kombat 1 came out?
Plenty of people playing Street. I saw Mortal Kombat's popularity skyrocket when 2 came out more so than 1.
Hold on, I was about to get there. Because when 2 came out, you definitely ain't see nobody on Street Fighter.
When 2 came out, that's when it shit got real with the Mortal Kombat.
Nah, that blood had everybody turned out.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that blood had everybody turned out, bro. It was a wrap for Street Fighter for a minute.
I don't think Street Fighter made a comeback until Street Fighter vs. X-Men, right? Or no? Yeah.
No, it's Alpha came out and stuff.
Oh yeah, Alpha was the shit. I like Alpha.
Yeah, people was hooked on that blood, bro.
Alpha was the shit.
But I think Mortal Kombat kind of died after 3.
The fatalities, all that shit.
Yeah, after 3, it went downhill.
Yeah, I don't think 3 was anywhere as good as 2.
No, hell no. And 4 was terrible. I mean, I think it was at its highest popularity during 2, right? After that, it was just downhill. Until they revived. No, until like Deadly Alliance or Deception.
9 or 8, right? Yeah.
Them Jones brought it back. 7
was a good one.
Shaolin Monks went completely different direction.
Yo, they was asking y'all if y'all gonna talk about. We talked about it earlier before we started, but they was asking y'all gonna talk about the Twitch thing.
Oh, you talk about the BG?
Hold on. What about the Twitch thing?
The Twitch partnerships for
the
affiliate program.
Yeah, okay. So you gotta have like a really good following to get a Twitch partnership, but they're making a new thing to where basically you don't have to have a partnership, but you can get invited. You have to have like I think 3 concurrent viewers. You have to, you gotta do your streams and shit like
3
that.
concurrent viewers?
Yeah, it's for smaller people, and I think if you get like they give you like 1 sub. You know how you can get like a sub button on Twitch, but on this partnership, you can't apply for it. You got to get invited to it, and they'll give you 1 sub, and then you can get like a custom emote and shit like that. Then, hoping for you to grow and shit like that.
I don't really care about Twitch. I'm a YouTube guy, so
yeah, Twitch
like
losing right now, man.
Shit. I like to keep all my shit in one place. That's the bottom line. Niggas is lazy. I don't know.
It's a good alternative, though.
I don't know if y'all know that, but niggas is lazy, dog.
Bro, you gotta push the button and go somewhere else.
Oh yeah, and they making some new shit with Twitch Prime because they owned by Amazon now. They got different subscription tiers, so you could subscribe for $4.99 a month, $9.99 a month, or $24.99 a month. So I don't know what the fuck they doing over there, man.
Well, I know the affiliate program. All you pretty much get is some bits for those that want to know. So now
bits.
you have access to the bits.
And bits is basically like a penny a bit, right?
Yeah.
So if you get somebody 100 bits, that's like $1. So.
And if you use it, Twitch takes a bigger cut than PayPal, so it's not really that good.
Damn, for real?
Sounds. Yeah, much bigger cut.
Oh my god, Twitch on some bullshit, bro.
You lose a lot more money by that. For those that's thinking about it, so just look into it.
Anyway.
Ever since Amazon purchased Twitch, man, it's been on some bullshit. But what do I know, right?
All about the money,
bro. You know, sooner or later they're gonna have everybody where you could subscribe to them, and just like YouTube did. Yeah, sooner or later they're gonna end up like that. Everyone gonna have the same everything.
That'd be better though, honestly.
It would be better. I think it would be better too. But it's coming. You can see it's coming.
I definitely got some people who want to sub to me. I ain't got no fucking button though.
Yeah, everyone will have that button sooner or later. Everyone will be invited or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
I'm on YouTube, bruh.
That super chat killing shit.
Yeah, but you got
to do better, man.
You get that strike and can't live stream, then you got to go over there.
Oh, that's true though. That's
a good alternative. Yeah.
I try to juggle between both, but I do prefer YouTube.
Yo, why are they coming up with all these versus shit in the damn chat? They got Smooth versus $1,000, Jack Move versus Pussy.
I didn't even see that.
That's
versus Alicia. What the fuck?
BG versus Reading.
Oh shit.
That's a good one.
Black Bond versus Real Friends.
Real Friends. I mean, you could have picked something good like Black Bond versus Good Knees or something.
No, I believe your knees don't work, but I don't believe in your friends.
I mean, not somewhat like socially as awkward as you just stand there sucked in your hoodie next to Hump Nest. That hoodie looked like it was devouring your head, man.
You say he was tucking in next to Hump.
Into that hoodie.
Okay.
You can't talk to me about clothes at all.
I'm sorry. Have you looked in the mirror at your ties?
You cannot talk to me about.
Have you looked in the mirror how you tie ties?
I'm talking about suits now.
Are you serious?
My nigga, you are the first nigga in history to brag about a tie wearing.
Yo, I was just about to say that.
You're talking
they about to argue about suits. That's what
Yo, you're talking about the way people dress. You come on camera with that crooked tie all the time.
Stop. You are a square ass nigga, Bond. Go for it.
Insult is a tie.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
how are you going to talk about how somebody dresses when you can't make up your bed?
Okay.
Like,
I don't see the relation. I don't care because I don't care how a grown. I don't care how a grown man sees
but I'm
my
supposed
bedroom.
to care how a grown man like you who can't make up their bed talks about how I dress. Okay. You make sense.
No, you don't gotta care, but if you're going to roast,
sense.
it gotta be something that's
Come
roasting worthy, not a tie, my nigga.
Bruh, you can't talk about dressing if you can't dress yourself, which BG cannot.
I guarantee you I dress better.
Oh, I'm sure. I've seen Lisa post that video where you walking outside all drunk as hell on Twitter. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Come on, man.
What the heck to do with his clothes?
I'm just saying, you look like a fool.
No, I don't.
He was drunk though.
I don't even know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I don't even know what this nigga talking about.
Yeah, just dress yourself with inverted
You
controls.
look like
You'll
a
be
sticky
fine.
note with a bow tie on, my nigga.
I don't wear bow ties, you idiots. I don't own one bow
Same color
tie.
as sticky note, my nigga. You don't dress, my nigga. Come on,
I don't own nor wear one bow tie.
You wearing
You
Airwalks.
keep
Get the
lying.
fuck outta here.
Keep lying.
You're wearing Airwalks, my nigga.
Okay.
Come on.
You say he wear.
Talk about bow ties.
Oh, shit.
Crazy,
man.
Making up bow ties. Come on, man. At least talk about something real.
My nigga, what the fuck did you have on your last video? This shit was like a. My nigga, you had like a sleeveless vest on. What the?
That definitely wasn't any kind of vest. But if you don't know what clothes are, then okay, carry on.
Okay.
How the hell is that a vest, BG? Go back to that video and explain to me how that's a vest.
My nigga, you shop at Sears. Go away, my nigga.
Does Sears even sell clothes, BG?
Yeah, he sell clothes.
They might.
He would know then. Little scrub.
Oh, y'all niggas, man.
He's selling Sears. I didn't even know. I thought Sears like sold appliances and shit.
No, they got clothes too.
No, they got clothes.
God.
Man.
Dude, prancing around the streets drunk as hell during the daytime.
I don't know where I was drunk at, but
I don't know what this video is on. It's so
Yeah, I gotta see this.
Like, first of all, you seen yourself in that video
Oh,
with Lisa
read
next to him.
Read the video.
Yeah, it's in the video.
The video's deleted because BG got mad at the guy and yelled at him. Like, why would you post that?
I don't know what video you talking about.
Oh,
Like,
take it up.
We need receipts.
Take it off the personal page.
No, it was tweeted out, but BG talked to the guy. BG didn't like it being posted. So
Fine, I guarantee you, I leave my house every day looking presentable.
Yeah, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about how I look at work, okay?
Bro, when you were in that video, Matt, where were you going?
Bond,
Like,
first of all, you were around Caucasians all day, so you would have no idea how you looking.
Dog, you were dressed up like you were going
There's a different style code we live by. You were around Caucasians.
Bro, you were outside in the daytime looking like you were about to play some manhunt dressed in all black and a hoodie, man. Come on, stop.
Okay.
Stop.
My nigga, the people
You're going out in some manhunt.
The people you hang around got no flavor in clothes and no flavor in food. So how would you know how
No
you
flavor in clothes,
okay.
no flavor in food. Yet my best
nigga, you eat
friends
rice. My
are
nigga, you eat food that
Indian,
tastes like water.
African, Nigerian,
Your food tastes like water.
Korean. I've eaten.
This food tastes like water.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all niggas stupid, man.
My entire upbringing, all my friends, like from all around the world, all first generation American.
Hold on.
Talking about white people.
Somebody come and said BG versus Floyd Mayweather and Reeves.
For a fucking college.
Stop.
You got these Asian niggas and black niggas. Your whole life sounds like a brochure.
Oh, did I not tell you my best friend lives in Brooklyn like you? And he's
Like a whole life
Nigerian?
catalog.
And he's Nigerian?
Oh,
I'm sorry. Maybe you forgot how crusty you were looking at on that vacation in Jamaica.
Oh shit!
Oh man, here we go.
I never want to hear you talk about anybody dressing when you go out in public looking like you're trying to play manhunt.
Okay.
Like, stop.
Okay.
Y'all niggas,
Man.
Nobody would take tips from you, Bond, how to dress.
Okay, that's fine. They can go out and play manhunt during the daytime like you.
Okay, guarantee you I dress better than you, fam.
Okay. Well, you can't even tie a tie straight yet. You think you can dress better than me? Okay.
Right. Because
Gotcha.
yeah, I'm
Gotcha.
I'm really just crazy about how my tie looks after work. After work, when I done loosened up, I'm like, yeah, I gotta make sure this fucking tie straight.
Remember all those little videos you used to make at during work, and people are saying, "Why are you making videos and like taking pictures of yourself at work when you can get fired?" You said, "I don't care." So your tie was crooked at work then too?
I don't know what you talking about.
Stop, DJ. Stop.
What you talking about?
Man,
Everybody knows when you used to make those little 30-second videos from work and post them
You're
on
the
Twitter.
first nigga in history to brag about tie alignment.
You're talking about dressing and now crying that you can't tie a tie.
Okay.
Again, if you want to talk about dressing, fine.
Okay, you done?
But if you can't look the part, don't talk the part.
Okay, you done?
Keep it going.
Okay.
Get your outros out and go in the mirror, look up a YouTube video, and learn something.
Yeah.
I know.
Damn.
I know.
he told you.
Get your dress shoe game up, and get your dress shoe game up while you're at it too.
Oh shit!
You right,
There we go.
I'm all fucked up in the game with this crooked tie.
I didn't say you were fucked up. I just said you have room for improvement.
He said, "Get some wing tips while you at it."
Oh, shit.
Hey, yo, do we got any more Patreon questions?
No, we done. Well, actually, where is it? Nats Reloaded wanted us to let me look it up directly because he wanted us to choose between Horizon, Zelda, and Voodoo Vince, which is
What? Horizon.
Wait, you would choose? We're talking about one's got to go, or
Oh, I thought you were talking about pick one game.
It's let me read it. It says since you've played all the big exclusives for each platform this year so far, Horizon, Zelda, and Voodoo Vince, what game is better in your opinion?
Zelda's not exclusive, sir.
I'm picking Horizon, bro.
I ain't played two of them, so I guess I had to go with Horizon.
I played Zelda, but it's not exclusive, so.
Okay. Well, yeah, that was his choice. It was pretty much.
Hey, Smooth, which one you going with? Smooth, you played all three, right?
I played all three.
What you going with?
Somebody tweeted out the video Bond was talking about. That's Lisa Page. No, you can't see it though. She got her tweets protected.
Which one you picking, Smooth?
You picking for what? What was the question? Is it like
personal video?
Zelda, Horizon, and Voodoo Vince. Which one did you like the best?
Oh, they like the best. Oh, good one. I enjoyed Horizon.
Did you finish Zelda yet?
You said what?
You finished Zelda yet?
No, I ain't finished that game.
Bro, like you gotta finish Uncharted on Crushing or Zelda before Trey, man. Like, come on.
Oh, that is true.
You gotta do one or the other. You got to. We can't have people on the podcast that are like on the same tier as fraudulent doctors.
Hey, what's called want to come in and confirm the bet with you too, Smooth. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
let him in.
Oh, yeah, let him in.
Y'all want me to give him the link? All right.
I tried to give him the link. He said it wouldn't work, but send it to him. I mean,
Tell him to send me the 1,000 to hold.
Yeah, it said something weird when we joined the group.
Yeah, you gotta click that link. Let me see.
Yeah, something weird happened when we all joined in.
$1,000 to beat a goddamn game. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I will play Clannad and finish it for $1,000.
I'm about to go pick a game that's hard as fucking lose on purpose, and somebody can offer me $1,000 to beat it.
I'll send him the link. I don't know if he's gonna come through or not.
I'm about to go make sure my white tee is tucked in my pants.
Real fancy.
Gotta be looking proper out here.
Stupid, man. This thing is crazy. It ain't gonna be nice if we all end up together at E3 one of these years, man. That shit gonna be
do people
niggas gonna be mad? Yeah,
that's gonna be a roast fest.
Yeah, the roasting gonna be so lit.
That shit gonna be lit.
Do people even still wear white tees anymore?
Yeah.
Nah, not really.
Not oversized white.
I mean, not as far as like for fashion.
Yeah, because they won't let you in anywhere around here. You're just wearing a white tee.
Nobody's going to a club with a white tee on.
We're talking about I was just talking about just regularly walking on the street. You know, we don't gotta iron our overalls to go outside, Bond.
You just put on some jeans and some khaki.
Bond, have you ever bought a pair of Jordans?
I was just thinking that.
This is one thing I always bother me. Who the fuck spends $300 on a pair of basketball shoes?
Does not have to be.
Now,
Let me finish.
300, and they haven't always been.
My brother loves Jordans, but I just don't understand why people spend that much money on a basketball shoe that is never going to be on a basketball court. Makes no sense.
You can rock them casually though.
First of all, these basketball
Hold on, so you don't wear sneakers casually?
I would never spend like that much money on a proprietary basketball shoe. I'm not gonna ball.
Jordan got 31 models though, and they only really rock the newer models for basketball.
And then even more blasphemous is when I play basketball and I see somebody wearing a nice pair of Jordans playing. I'm like, damn. I mean, you want to fuck them up? Go ahead, but it's all you.
I mean,
well, what I want to know, Bond, you got any gold jewelry, man?
Gold jewelry? Got a couple of chains and watches. That's about
oh shit! Okay, I see.
There you go. All right.
Trinidad Bond in this motherfucker.
You know my dad's from the islands. Come on.
Oh man.
Can he get in here? Because he said the link wasn't working.
I don't know. I sent it to him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna come through or not.
Yeah, he be like busy as hell too. Yeah.
No, but I thought he was trying to join.
He sent me that like an hour ago. Though.
He said his phone wasn't working. He told me his phone won't let him join or something.
Yeah, because when we joined, it sent us some weird message. Remember
yeah, it did. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's get to these outros. I gotta go. Gotta go iron my overalls and shit.
BG, just grab some jeans and some khakis. You'll be good, man.
Right. I'll listen to you on clothing advice like I listen to you on friend advice.
I have them. You don't.
Okay. I don't talk about my friends like there's some type of,
it's okay.
Just mythical creatures or some shit.
Yeah, mine's aren't mythical.
Okay.
But it's okay that you couldn't play all the games me and Hard 8 played growing up. It's okay, man.
Okay. Your life is inspired by a cat.
Yep. Because all those NES and SNES and Genesis games I have, they're all figments of your imagination.
Who taught you how to dance? That was a good two-step right there.
Again.
That step was nice.
Again, my family's from the islands too.
Okay.
And unlike yours, my uncle was the governor of the Marine Islands.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Well, let's know our places here.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I'm just waiting for when you met the Queen of England too.
I didn't meet the Queen of England. I don't know how that has anything to do with the Virgin Islands, but okay.
I mean, I don't see how the other shit you did.
Let's go talk about Clark Kent and Krypton next.
We're reaching, sir.
Just like we're reaching for bow ties. I'm called Black Bond. I don't dress like him though. I mean, just saying.
All right, Braxton. Anyway,
hey, Braxton making money. Who you look like that making money?
Oh, like Meek Mill a little bit.
I pay you, my nigga. Shut up.
I'll give you that one. That's the first good one you got in. I'll give you that one.
First good one. Get this nigga out of here, man. Yo, look at these outros. Smooth. I'm talking about retro.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm glad there's Patreon that exists that you come in and bullshit with you guys. You guys keep putting out good podcasts, man. I listen to you guys every week at work. I enjoy listening to a podcast that doesn't push an agenda. A lot of podcasts out there telling you buy this, pick this up. You guys don't. That's why I like listening to you. You go to my gaming channel, Smooth Retro's gaming channel. Tonight I'll be streaming Marvel Heroes Omega on PS4, closed beta, and Tuesday Outlast 2. So thanks again.
Nice.
All right.
Jimmy?
Hey, what's up, man? Everybody have a good night. J Mega Games is the YouTube channel. Peace.
Smooth. Bot.
What's up, everybody? No, this ain't no intro. It's the outro. I'm sorry. You guys know what it is. Xbox is the best box. I am the best spot. Fuck Arsenal. Fuck MVP.
Jesus.
Fuck you all. Stay off my motherfucking name.
I thought you apologized, though. What happened?
I apologize to that dick sucking, cricket ass, teeth motherfucking firecracker.
I heard he did. I really did.
What is going on?
Yeah, where is coming from?
Draco Smooth.
Oh my god,
this man bipolar, bro. God damn.
I am not bipolar. It's just these people are like, I hate these motherfuckers on the internet. It's just something about these people that just don't coincide.
Let me help you out. Let me help you out real quick. When you start looking at them as people, that's what makes you mad. when you stop looking at them as people, it don't bother you, man.
So invite Arsenal to the podcast next week so he can just stop talking shit on Twitter.
Arsenal is invited anytime. He just
fucking
says he's just busy with family, so
he ain't busy. He's just fucking ducking his fade.
Damn. Smooth night over. Hey man, we need a new Suge, like the real one in jail. Man, we got Smooth. Man.
So what happened to the apology? Did you apologize and rescind it, or did you just never apologize?
For what, to MVP?
Yeah.
What I did was I said I shouldn't have took it went outside of gaming, but that shit all went to hell when he wanted to start calling me a faggot, and now like I can't wait to like really honestly some of these people people be looking at me on this YouTube shit and be taking me the wrong way.
Well,
but
hey, while you're hyped up right now, let me give you some advice. Omega Loser is streaming right now. I think he's in there.
I'm gonna drive
now.
by and
I bet you ain't gonna pull up. I bet you
I will pull up. Send me that link. I will pull up.
Oh
I
shit!
will pull up in that. I will pull up in there.
Well, I don't have the link. You gotta talk to Omega.
Let me tell
Hit
you.
Omega up so he can pull up the big Draco. I need some entertainment any goddamn
For
way.
real, we can watch it during after.
Hold on, is MVP in there?
I think so, right?
Omega's watching Dragon Ball. What the hell is going on?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? He got
How's
on
that a podcast?
In the chat.
Omega got on a wig and a blouse right now, watching fucking Dragon Ball Z.
What the fuck?
Now he's got 4 people in there right now. I see him. I see
MVP is in the chat. He's not in the.
Oh yeah, he ain't. I don't think he streamed till after we
Just ask him for the link and go on in there.
This nigga got a white dress shirt on with a mask, and oh my god, who is this nigga? Got to be from Florida or some shit. Like crazy niggas.
Hold on, let me talk to Omega.
I
still can't believe Omega got finessed by Rated D like Hardy almost.
Hold on, where you get finessed by?
Remember when he was all mad saying how he was gonna make a diss track to me? It's because Rated D told him something and lied to him. Like he's trying to lie to you.
Real?
Oh, you really let that dude finesse you after he tried to finesse Hard 8?
Wow.
Well, Jack, outro.
Appreciate everybody for tuning in, everybody for watching, man. I will be streaming. Check me out on YouTube, man. I'm gonna be streaming Outlast 2 next week. With the face cam. I know y'all like to see my face, so we're gonna do that. Make sure you follow me on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter at Jack Moojon, and I appreciate y'all, man.
I think Renee the only one want to see your face, freak ass. Anyway, they're gonna be tap dancing for a couple donations and shit.
Hey man,
Outlast
whatever it take, bro.
Gonna be lit. Outlast, everybody gonna be streaming that.
Yeah, everybody gonna be streaming that.
Yeah, everybody ain't gonna have no viewers though. So yeah,
That's true.
I wanna know if I can break my record like I did last time.
Well, and Black Duck.
Hold on, you can't. Yo, why you can't pre-order Outlast? Like,
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't understand that.
Why do you need to pre-order it?
So it can preload, so you can play it at
preload the
midnight.
motherfucker.
Yeah, we can play it at midnight the day it come out. But you
I mean,
can't
now
do
it's
that.
gonna take a long time for me to download because I got a lot of speed. But you know,
Let me get on with my outro. Everybody, if you didn't know and you're sleeping on it, highly recommend, highly suggest that you play Persona 5. The only thing I don't like about it is you literally have to form and build relationships with the NPCs in the game, and it's just weird to me. But swear to God, try the game. If you're into a game with a lot of good characters, a lot of interesting characters, and a very good story, I don't see how you can be.
What if I'm not an RPG guy though?
I don't know what to tell you. But if you like good story and good characters, I don't know how you can't like this game.
Okay, and I got everybody right. No, Hardy.
Man, dog. Hey, make sure y'all, everybody out there, make sure you iron your suspenders. You know, you want to make sure they're not wrinkled and shit like that. Right, Bond? I said that right.
Hell, where's yo? This is not the Urkel era. Urkel's time has been over.
You don't wear suspenders, Bond?
Hell no.
I thought you.
I swear on my life, I've never seen anybody in real life wear suspenders. Outside.
No, I've seen people wear suspenders before.
Oh shit!
Just like I've never.
Let me just say my outro. You can do all that at the after party. Hard 8 Gaming, check me out. I know I ain't been uploading a lot. Ain't really been much to upload, but yeah, man, we'll see moving forward.
All right, you already know who I am, Big Boss, no Metal Gear, and I dress better than that nigga. So
Okay.
You ready to go play some Manhunt, Jack?
Manhunt.
Hold on, I'm not getting that joke. What's the problem? How was he dressed?
In all black, hood up and everything, indoors.
I highly doubt I was dressed in all black.
Act like he about to go into some spec ops or something.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't dressed in all black because I never wear all black. So, yeah. But yeah, we gonna get out of here before Bonnie makes any more corny fucking jokes. We out, y'all. Peace.